Okay. I am here, but I have no idea who is here. I'm going to be inviting Sean, Dan, and Jace, and Anthony, and Lisa back into the stream. I've been sending the links, but I don't know who's here. Who the hell is here? Anyone here? No one here. Say something. No. Who's here? I ain't got a clue. If anyone's here, send me a message in the private chat. I'm still drinking Peroni, so I'm still bang on it. Hey Eric, how you doing? Hey, you're right. So basically, this is the shooting the shit after party. We're still gonna keep on going because I ain't tired, and I'm still ready to rock and roll with you guys because I know it's early. And oh god, I dropped my mouse. Oh god. Oh no. I'm just waiting for everyone else to join me. So yes, I keep sending your questions or comments. I haven't got a clue. I know there's 3 here right now. I ain't got a clue who it is. Everything horror. Basically, this is the after party. So basically, we got cut off halfway through. I'm waiting to hear from everyone else. I've sent them the link. I'm waiting to hear from them. So I'm gonna message them. Get off me wire. I'm gonna message them, see if they're here. I've sent you links to my live stream. Oh my god, they're here.
Okay.
Shut up! We're talking.
I'm about to join into the other
guys.
one. So, wait, Lisa, if you're still here, did you connect to the other one? I just at least want to make sure.
I can hear Jace.
Wait, no, she's on it. I can see. Okay. Awesome.
Oh, I'm there.
Perfect.
Hello.
Here we go. So this is the after party, guys. What went wrong? We do not know. But Lisa loves my dude. Anthony is here with bottle of a sherry. We're gonna keep on going until we fall asleep because it's a Friday. You know, you gotta live little. So if anyone else is in the comments in the live chat, let's just keep going for it. I have no idea who's here. So we've got Eric still. We've got everything horror. We've got Jace. Screw that dude. I don't give a crap about him. He can stay in. He's here as Jace. And now we've got the upside down. I've done this all myself. I'm such a big boy right now.
All right, thank you.
I just need Sean. We just need Sean back in the mix.
Right, anyone.
Sean is still alive.
So if anyone's out there, this is the shoot the shiznick after party where there's no holds barred after any risky question. Look at Lisa, she's twiddling her hair. You know we're in trouble. When a
My
girl
husband has been watching the live stream, and he said that all that happened to anyone that was watching was that they saw a picture, I think, of Dan with, like your Grand Theft Auto photograph, and just Sean saying over and over again, welcome to, like, whatever it was. I think he said, welcome to Lost in the like, over and over again. So that's what everyone has seen.
Okay.
It's like something weird has happened on the actual people watching, so I don't know what's going on there.
I'm going to see if I can get people back.
Yes.
If you post your link in the original chat, Joe, and God, I've had too much to drink.
What do I do now? Like, do I
put a link to your channel in the original chat?
Okay, guys, this is what we got so far. Eric is still with us.
Hey,
legendary.
yes.
Everything is horror. Another stream.
Hey,
hell yeah, you know why? Because hardcore, you know the score. And our girly girl is Flo. Hey, I'll stay on.
Yes.
But she's struggling. Flo, get those drinks on the go. We're in the same boat. Me, Lisa, and you, we're dying right now because it's like it's gone 2 a.m. But when alcohol grips us, I must say. So this is where things get naughty, and we can ask any question we want. So go for it, guys. This is our geeky hijinks essay, the after party, and we're gonna go for it. Thing is, what we're doing now is what we do straight after the stream. Anyway, we're just gonna talk, have a chat, and if you guys want to get involved, go for it. If you don't, fair enough. But you can
Hey,
just listen
She-Wind
to it
is here.
and sleep. That's it. That's the
Oh
ad thing.
yeah. That's,
And
anyone know-
She-Wind is in the room. She-Wind,
Hey,
another great channel. By the way, She-Wind, your last 2 videos were so random. I loved it, but I was so confused at the same time. I was just like, what's going on? You went from Lord of the Rings, which I was like, okay, to incest.
Oh, see, I haven't seen the second video yet. I have to check out the second video.
It was so
I'll
random.
tell you what. If you want, just follow them on follow her on.
She's
Instagram.
wicked. She's a really nice girl.
As far as Instagram, she posts a bunch, and it's like a bunch of different random. Like it's basically like those couple of 2 videos that she posted today,
Mhm.
but it's just a whole plethora of them that's on her Instagram page.
Okay.
I gotta give a
I
lot
think
of
I'm on
credit.
there.
She-Wind, I want to just like shout you out
Thank
just
you.
for what it's worth, because like, can we just take a moment to appreciate how supportive she's instantaneously been ever
Mhm.
since she created a channel and been in here?
Thank
Like,
you.
I gotta say, it's been quite an impact that's been made just from her video in the first place. So shout out for that. But then also, like, ever since then, she's been like everywhere doing a good job of just like supporting everyone. I see her
Mhm.
popping up, commenting on people's stuff. So shout out to you and
Yeah.
cheers to you, because
Ah,
that's
thank you.
amazing, right? Support is great, and it's always to see positivity be spread around.
Mhm.
Yes. Does anybody know what happened to Sean? Is he okay?
No,
Still waiting on word.
I tried
Yeah.
calling him. He didn't answer.
So I think he's maybe had a few too many Trulies.
Yeah.
Well, because if he doesn't
Probably.
answer when Sean, I'm sorry, if Sean doesn't answer when Dan calls, then you know something's weird. Because
Oh dear. I hope he's okay.
nobody
Yo.
ignores Dan's calls.
Joe, send John a link. He's asking for a link.
Screw him.
Hold on, I'll tell him. Screw.
I'm just doing a late night Nicolas Cage question for everyone. I've got the power now. Yay.
The power of Grayskull.
The power of Bag Skull.
Jace, the skit was so good. Your skit was so good.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you so
Is it
much.
Nick
Question of the drunken night.
I'll,
Wait,
I'll,
why are you
I'll,
saying
I'll
no
take
more
it.
comments?
Oh, he probably didn't mean to do that.
Get that no more comments out of here.
I want that. No more comments. Get out of here. Get out of here, kid. You douchebag.
Right,
Nice
everybody
one.
ignore the no more comments.
Dan, I just
Where
want to
can
say
I,
thank you so much. I know it was already said, but I do really hope everyone liked that. That was like such a last minute thing. Basically, Sean was like feeling bad because he didn't have a skit to throw in, and that's become a regular thing for us. And
I know, man.
and I just had like that random ass idea. And and I told him at the time, I was like, look, I don't have an ending for it yet, but I have an idea. And he was like, if you can, that'd be great. So I was like, all right, you know what? I'm already filming another review. Let me just film this right afterwards. And
Jace,
yeah.
we have a guest with us right now, my friend. His name is John.
Holy shit. You scared
He's a
the
man.
hell out of me.
And legend says, sorry, Jace, I didn't mean to scare the poo-poo out of you. But it's
Yeah.
but John is here. John is apparently a flag from a country I've never seen before in my entire life. John's from a John
From his hotel bedroom.
John's from a tiny island that just resurfaced in the
Red
last
room.
10 hours, and John now owns it.
John, can you talk or not?
John, what is he doing? Even Flo knows. Oh, John. Oh, John.
Oh, John is right.
Everything her is saying. Yes, Jay. 5 sunglasses out of 5. What happened to Sean? No one knows, but
Nobody knows, Eric.
he's it's the power of the stream, guys. It's the power of the stream.
I'm going for a wee. Sorry, TMI.
No, Lisa, no.
Can't help it. Need a wee.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna go for a wee as well. When you work out which country John's from, let me know, and I'll be right back. Okay. He's from some sort of weird China-Russia hybrid, but I don't know.
No, but
Stop leaving.
those
Everybody's
characters
leaving us.
were so good, and your acting was so good. It just felt like you were two different people.
Oh man, no, seriously, I don't mean to sound. There's an echo, or not anymore. But I don't mean to sound like over the top. Just seriously, I really appreciate it because I had no idea how it was going to turn out. It was such a on the spot thing, and then the ending. I don't know. Maybe I got like a stupid kick out of that ending because I had no idea how to end it. So that the whole like me just turning to the camera and like breaking character or whatever was like a last minute thought. The whole thing was such a last minute thing, but I'm so happy. I got stupid excited to show you guys that.
No,
I was so tempted to just like literally like somehow put it into the chat and just be like, here it is. I can't take it. I need you to see it.
But Sean did have a. I mean, it wasn't a skip, but at least Sean had that thank you, which was so good.
Dude, that was lovely.
Was fucking beautiful.
Yeah, I watched it the other night actually, but in like almost tears to be honest because it's so meaningful. And then he even added that Vin Diesel thing at the end. I was surprised, but
that literally, I was like, "There's no way Sean edited this if he put that at the end." I was like, "There's no way he'd be cool with that."
Mr. Jason the Race, we're gonna blitz through some comments already. So you got Man of Movies, our dude John saying, I thought maybe the different streams would help. Maybe, who knows? I loved it. And Flo saying, love this case. I'm very jealous of how convincing the cry was. I was convinced. I was there.
Yes.
It was like Marley and me all over again.
The acting was amazing.
It was pretty good. Really good.
John
Thank
saying,
you, Stone. I mean, seriously. Thank you.
John got a bad connection still. Jason Flo duo. I'd love to see that one day. As she has amazing acting skills. She's such a. I love Flo. She's great.
Has she got
Florentine, let's do something.
She's got two channels, Lisa. One's her like YouTube reviews, and one's her acting
Yeah, I've
stuff.
seen that one.
But yeah,
Let's
she's great.
Flo.
Flo, ask us a
I'm gonna
question.
throw out
This
Flo
is the
just
after
because-
party, right? After party.
I need to
Joe,
find
since
that
you
channel.
threw it
I
out,
haven't seen it.
I'm
yeah,
gonna call
Florentine, I have to
Flo.
check it out too. I have not checked it out yet.
Do you know when you're like,
I know, Florentine, don't hate me. I'm sorry.
She's wicked.
have you ever had that thing when you're at a pub or a club and you go to the bathroom and then you realize just how inebriated you actually are? That's what's just happened to me.
Oh boy.
Like, I've had too much to drink. It's ridiculous.
Everyone's
Is
messaging me saying, "What's going on? Like, are you on your channel?" And I was like, "Yes, it's the after party. Come on over. Come on down." Because basically, what happens, guys, is after the stream ends, we just do this. We just chat, have fun, have a laugh until we absolutely get KO'd and tired, and we go to sleep. Because, to be honest, Fridays are my best day of the week because I get to chill with my dudes. You know, because no, honestly, because with me, I'm very. You may have guessed, I'm quite a unique person in life, and I was a bar manager for years, and I had acquaintances, but not really friends. If that makes sense. I was like a bar manager for 8 years. I knew thousands of people, but not people I could call my friends. But with YouTube, I've gained the opposite. Like everyone here, including you, Lisa, and everyone else, Eric, Flo, everyone is my friend. So that's why I love Fridays, because I have a genuine affinity for all you guys. So like Lisa, when your video drops, I love it. Jace, Anthony, Dan, I genuinely love it. Screw all these big 1 million, 10 million, 50K subscribers. I don't care, because you're my guys. You know what I mean? Like, you're my friends. I'll support you from day one to the end. Come Friday, I get to chill with people I generally call my dudes. And when the streams end, I'm generally sad, you know, because it's my one time to really go out.
Yeah.
You know? And at least Paul, you know, is like with the streams and stuff. Like, I wasn't here last week, and because I was out my other half and went to London, blah blah blah, and I watched the stream in one day, 4 hours. I binged it straight, and I was going to do it 40 minutes a day for 5 days this week, but it was just so fun and so genuine, and the chemistry was so real. I could not stop watching, and even though I'm part of the squad, and from my opinion, even though there's a core 6, everyone who watches is part of the cinema squad. Like Lisa, you are. Everyone else is. Lisa, you could jump on every week if you wanted to.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I
Please
mean?
feel free to.
Because-
Really.
We love it. You're honestly such a genuine bunch of guys, like such decent lads. I used to do streams years ago, but I haven't done any for years. But you just are all so individually accepting and nice and decent people that you put people at ease, and there's a genuine like camaraderie between you all that comes across. So like when I've caught it on a Friday night, I go to bed and watch it on a Friday night, and I love it. Absolutely love it.
But it's true, Lisa. Like thing is, when we talk to you, we generally love each channel, and we like you as a person. Yeah, and the same with the guys. Like what you guys see on a stream isn't orchestrated. Like we chat every single day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even with the time differences. And it's because we're all friends. And when you watch the streams, you can tell that. And what's annoying is I'm based in the UK, and obviously, Lisa, you're based in.
It's a pain in the arm. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, it's just but the time differences mean nothing because we always dip in and out with the 6 straws and stuff.
You can tell though. I think genuinely people tend to attract like-minded people. They tend to like gravitate towards people that make them feel comfortable. Like to me, how many subs a person has is irrelevant. It's down to how genuine the person is and how they come across on screen. And that's what attracts me immediately, which is like all you guys are very genuine and decent. So even if you like different movies.
Like with Anthony.
It really means a lot that you describe it like that. Lisa, I'm serious. I just want to acknowledge that for a moment because I noticed you've used that word a lot, and I'm so grateful that you are, because I can only hope. I think for anybody, you can almost only hope that you come across a certain way, right? Like I think we all have a idea of how we are as a person, or whatever the case may be, however you want to describe it. And you want to come off like a certain thing. You want people to really kind of see the real you. So the fact that for all of us that it has come off that way and that you can constantly describe it like that, that really, really means a lot. And I'm so happy that that's come out. I mean, for myself, as well as for all of us as a group, because I think that's one of the nicest parts about this is there's nothing forced. You know, there's a lot of times where something may be entertaining, but it is so obnoxiously forced that it's tell that there's a layer of fake in there somewhere, and it's just nothing here.
There's an obvious friendship between you guys. I think that's why your stream works. The friendship is so obvious, and your love for each other, like especially with you being guys. And you know, sometimes like guys can be really, I don't want to say hi, but you all love each other, and it's amazing. I love it. There's just such a warmth about watching your stream. That's what attracts me to watch it every week.
It's because we're goofy, you know. Like, literally,
these are hilarious. Honestly, individually and together, it's just I laugh out loud, and I don't do that often because I have a weird sense of humor. But you guys always make me laugh every Friday night.
That's
and
great.
I think everyone in the comments, I'm sure they all feel exactly the same way.
Well, talking of comments, Lisa, good segue, my English friend.
Thank you.
So Flo's saying, thank you for the love. I've been slacking with the content on that channel. So really seemed to go. I think she talked about the acting side of things, but her channel was great. Like quality over quantity. Her personality is immense. You know, like when you watch her channel, she's just herself. And that's what kind of I do with my channel. Like I just write one keyword. So I might write like visuals, gore, and I'll just go with it. So all the random crap you see on my stuff isn't pre-made up. I just do it on the go.
It's best.
And that's why I like, but that's what I love about everyone's channels. Everyone's different, you know.
Yeah,
like
true.
Everyone's got a different style, and it's not wrong. And that's what I like about Florentina's is she's kind of similar with the fact that she has a plan, but then like with you, Lisa, her dog will attack her face, and then it becomes.
I'm so unprofessional. It's ridiculous. I just stop.
It's part of the charm, though.
But that's what works. What you're doing is working. It's beautiful. It's a great thing.
That's it. Exactly.
Yeah.
So Eric is saying, Joe, I think he's talking about the love we have for each other. She whined or she wind. She's like the wind. Is she's
agreeing
with it's awesome to find girls on here from my point of view that because there are loads of guys, and it's just awesome to see a few girls as well. So like She Wind, or She Wind, whatever way, I just found a couple of days ago. But Florentina, I found on your last stream, and they're such lovely girls. They're so nice.
I think just to clear, and I hope this is being fair. I think it's definitely She Wind, because like on her Instagram, it's like Be Kind She Wind,
right?
Like instead of Be Kind Rewind. So because I thought I was confused at first too. That was literally the first thing I thought was She Wind. But anyway, yeah, when I saw that, I was like, oh, She Wind. So
well, what if she's saying
be here for that in a good way?
What if she's saying like "Be kind, she wind"? Would that?
Because that makes perfect fucking sense.
Yeah.
Has anybody seen the film Coda recently? Florentina did a review about Coda a few days ago.
I watched it, but I didn't watch it.
I'm desperate to see the film. I've never seen it, but her review was just so like heartfelt. I really want to watch it.
Sean loved it
right.
too.
Is that the one she cried at?
Choked up watching her review.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. I can't wait to see it.
Okay, we're going to go through more comments really quickly. So everything her is saying, don't be cry, Joe. That's what my mum said every day from the day I was born. D-Movie Man, okay. What's your guys' go-to comfort food, meal, or snack?
Pizza.
Pizza's a
I'm
good
going
one.
to tell you my one is crusty bread. We're not like feel dirty carbs, basically. When I'm having a crappy day at work and I'm like, screw this, I'm going to go to the shops, get some nice, crusty, homemade, baked on the day bread, put some like vegan cheese inside and all the other crap and just bite into it thinking, I'm getting fat, but I'm enjoying it.
That's just like my mantra. It really is. Chocolate. That's just mine. Dobby's back. What are you doing? Why are you
crusty bread and crisps. That's mine.
Yeah. I would go with pizza as well for me. Pizza, chocolate is great too.
Can't find it.
Hey, Jinx, can you not find the channel?
It doesn't come up.
Right,
I'm losing out on loads of hits because it doesn't come up.
Oh no! My husband says people are looking for the channel and they can't find it. Let me have a look.
My channel.
They're looking for yours. Well, Darren's saying he can't find it, so let me see if I can put a link in the original.
I'll go on Instagram quick.
I'm not sober enough to be doing this.
Nor am I.
Actually, yeah. Oh gosh, I'm gonna try my best here. I got it.
I keep typing Cheeky Hooja. I can't. I'm just pissed.
Geeky dick ranks. Home of the biscuit makers.
As in high.
Do you want to put your face on?
Bear with us, everyone, as we try to do our best with the social media side of things.
Go on then. My husband is here. There we go. Hello.
To be honest, it's about 11 people here right now.
Is that banana poop in the flesh?
Banana poop.
Yes.
Let's put on Instagram quick, guys. Instagram quick. What am I gonna do?
It's not there.
I need to get my logo quick. Oh no.
I'm gonna get a link to your channel, Joe. Why is that?
See.
Flipping hell.
YouTube's racist.
There it is. So if I can put a link to this in there,
Darling Carrot, could you ever love a cripple?
Right, that's obviously young. Isn't it? Joe will understand.
No, I don't think so.
I love that. But they're like young ones.
Yes.
I love that.
Right, I'm going back to here. I'm going to the live chat. What am I doing? What am I doing? Right, hang on. Live chat. There's no live chat though because it's over now. Oh, bollocks. I'll not be able to. What are you doing? Young ones.
Advertising.
I'm going to put on my channel. After party link in my channel.
Why do you let me drink this much alcohol?
We've got a few people here.
Our nose is really big.
So I'm going to go through the comments. I'm going to go through the comments.
Yeah,
So She Wind is saying,
This is Joe's. Oh, shit.
That's
That's Joe. That's on Joe's channel.
Hey!
Is that Joe?
How's it going?
Is he doing with Dead Joe?
I know.
Yes.
I'm more of a douchebag than you imagined, right? So, how you doing, my friend? I love the young ones in my jam. I'm gonna tell you what, right? you're a Young Ones fan. If I was ever a bus driver, if I was to drive over a building or a high surface, I'd be like, Cliff,
Look out, Cliff! Now, I can partially tell you a short story, but I can't tell you all of it because we'll get kicked off YouTube. But me and an old workmate used to, we could all recite every line from the Young Ones, right? Every line. And there's that little camera there. I'm so gone, it's not funny. But do you remember the one about conflicts?
Yeah. I've got that on video, VCR.
With the Ford Tipex.
Yeah.
Well, we were doing the recitements and we just got to the line which was, sorry, John. And our friend John walked in, who was black.
Oh, God.
Yes, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
You could hear a pin drop.
Is that politically incorrect?
It was so politically incorrect. I'm going now.
Off.
Lisa's like, no.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna skim through the messages really quickly.
Right. Okay. What have I done? I've put your YouTube link in the comments for the original stream, Joe, but I can't do it in the live comments because it's gone.
It's fine.
But it doesn't matter really, does
like
it?
the film Field of Dreams, if you book them, they will come.
Yes.
So everything Horror is saying, laugh my ass off at Anthony. Anthony's hilarious. Screen Kings. Oh, we're chilling here now. That's right, my friend. We're chilling here with you dead.
Eric and Florentina and Everything Horror and the Movie Man and Screen King.
Everyone's here.
Chinwind. Awesome. Thank you guys for coming over.
We've got 10 people here, so thanks, guys. Chill with us because we're going to go into it like this. No. So, Flo is saying, yes, Lisa, as much as I love all the guys, I love connecting.
There's not many of us.
The thing is,
it's hard to connect with. Like, well, me, I like some people I feel an instant click with, and I just like instantly. And Florentine is one of those. I thought I really like this girl. And it's just nice to be able to. What you show me, Sweeney Todd, go away with that. My husband's showing me Sweeney Todd.
Do you not remember the story about that?
Yes, I told them earlier that I took you to the cinema.
No, the other story about this DVD.
No.
Welcome to Lisa Loves Therapy. Brought to you by the Cinema Squad.
Secret Santa. You remember Secret Santas? Well, he announced himself, which he shouldn't have done, about Secret Santa. He said, "Oh, I chose you that because I knew you liked horror."
It's a
Sweeney Todd.
It's a musical.
Friggin' hell. I never spoke to him again.
He hates musicals. He can't abide them.
Well, I'm going now because I'm.
Right, you going to bed now?
No, I can't feel my nose.
No, I can't feel my nose either. I'm pissed. Oh well.
I need the doctor to go in there. I thought, wow.
Does anyone else get this when they've had too much to drink? Their nose goes completely numb, or is that just me?
Yes.
I can't feel my nose. It's gone.
I can't feel my throat, which is like every week.
But
Anthony's back in the room. Yeah, boy.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Touching on what Flo's saying, like the only girls I really enjoy the most is you, Lisa, and Florentina. If I'm
Sophie, there's Florentina and now She Wind, which I've just become aware of. But
She Wind as well, yeah, of course.
Sophie, not Wind, Wine.
She wins.
No, I think it is cool to see like just everybody take it seriously. I think that's the biggest thing is there's a lot of people that may be doing this and you know, regardless of the gender, but like sometimes you wonder if people are doing it just for attention, which I mean, hey, if you're doing anything to do anything, good for you, seriously. But you know, I think there is something to it. You can appreciate it when there's an actual like I'm doing this because I really have a passion for it and I like doing this. That's really respectable. And so like Lisa, I feel like that's with you, right? Where you like, I'm doing this because I like to do it. It's not because like I'm trying to, you know, fit a certain category. It's just because this is what I enjoy. And Florentina, I feel like very much same thing. Fits in the same category. It's what I feel like actually I was able to like right away. I found out about Florentina because of Joe. Joe was saying, so, and I even if I could remember, I wouldn't say because I don't want to say anything bad about it. But Joe was comparing Florentina to another channel with basically, all I remember is it was a girl that, for lack of better terms, like didn't really seem to, I don't know, like you could tell that there wasn't substance there. And then he's like, but you know what? It's a shame because Florentina put out something about this as well and isn't getting the same respect about it. And that was the first time that I looked at her channel, and it was the first time I heard about it. And instantly I was like, yeah, this is so much better than the other thing that's getting like 1,000 views over here. And yeah, so it's very nice to see that again, no matter what the gender, race, whatever the case is, right? It's always so nice to see people who are really enthusiastic and passionate about stuff.
That's it, Jace. Like,
put something together.
With Lisa, for example, I love Lisa's just pure honesty. You know, like
wayside.
No. Honestly, the thing is, even if me and you had a different opinion on the film, I could 100% respect your opinion because you put it in such a nice, articulate way.
That's what's awesome about you guys. I get so much crap in my comments sometimes from people. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about, blah, blah. And I know some of my opinions aren't the norm. I know that, and I am aware that I should love Pulp Fiction, and I don't. And I want to. But some people go mad. It's like, oh, but you guys never do that. And that's what I love about your stream. And that's why I watch it. It's the only one I watch. It's the only live stream I will actually watch is your guys.
Yeah, it's a funny one, live stream, isn't it, Lisa? Because sometimes I'll see like 4 hours on some. I'm like, no. You know what I mean? But like, I was even part of the live stream last week, and I binged it, like I mentioned, in 4 hours.
We missed you. I was there in the comments.
Sorry. Girlfriend duties. Damn, I should be single right now. But,
never.
She's not here. It's fine. She will never watch this. If she does, I have Peroni to my defense. But no, but I'd say that yourself and Flo and no, she won, but you're you just like what you put on the camera and what you upload to YouTube is unbelievably honest and real. That anyone watching it resonates with it. You know, like
thank you.
It's like when in my bar days, we used to have a saying: there's pretenders and there's contenders. So there's those that you know who are real, and you know that those are fake.
Genuine people are always
genuine people, like you knew and Florentine and she won, and a lot of others that I won't mention tonight because I'm drunk. But but what I'm trying to say is, we know those that are real because we know. Yeah. Like for example, when you watch one of my videos and you see me on a live stream, you can tell I'm just as batshit crazy in person as you can see on the stream. So you know you're getting me as I am 24/7. We can go out for a drink tomorrow, and what you see on my videos is what you get tomorrow. But there are some that you're like, are you really like that 24/7? But you're not.
I don't like people that are really like strict. You know, like I prefer to see personality in people, and that's something that all of you have in common. The personality shines through in every case, and that's what attracts me to it anyway. And I've had too much to drink.
And that's why, like with Anthony, like I remember Anthony in our group chat said there's this dude. He's called Jace from Bergeroka. He's like pretty good content. We were like, who? So we went on to. I remember the day like that. I went to his channel and I was like, this dude has the most amazing voice I've heard in my entire life.
Yeah, it's the humor, isn't it?
I'm not even saying that. I know he's here, but I've been saying that if he wasn't here. And I watched his stuff and I was like, this dude is amazing. And literally, I messaged him. And JC and I was like, you got the best voice I've ever heard in my life. And from that message.
Other than Anthony.
But the thing is, Anthony's content is a joke. You know, I mean, like Anthony, you should be on more than all of us combined because you're like what you focus on and how you portray it is so niche. It needs to be more. You know, because no one covers the Twilight Zone, but the way you do it, with all honesty, I watched your video 3 times today.
Like, you said that before you came on.
Behind the camera. I've got my clothes drying. So as I was taking my clothes out of the wash, I was putting on my dryer. I had Anthony on. I was thinking, I like this video. So I watched it again. I put my clothes on the dryer. And I watched it again for the 3rd time because I thought, I wasn't like just wanting to catch a bit more because I'm missing.
I don't want to miss anything. I want to
That's
get.
it. Anthony is so good. I'm not just saying it because I'm not trying to be like he's my bro. I'm gonna smoke up his ass. It's like not at all. His channel is so good. If you don't subscribe to him, watch his videos, you're missing a trick because I'm not a massive Twilight Zone stan.
But it makes you want to be, doesn't it?
It does. Like Anthony makes you want to watch these episodes because of the way he talks about them. So Anthony, not only is his haircut on fire right now, his content is.
You're making me blush. I think, bro.
No, we don't.
No,
believe it.
hey,
No,
Anthony, I'm right there with
absolutely.
it. So, like, and this is at the risk of sounding utterly and obnoxiously pretentious. One thing that, like, I really enjoyed about doing this, aside from just like creating conversation, was like kind of crafting what is really you, like what actually is you as a channel. Because it's like it's tough. Sometimes you go into it with an idea entirely of what you're going to be, and sometimes you kind of formulate into it. And so I kind of really appreciate not as much where I started, although I still don't mind where I started, but I appreciate what I've grown into. And that was something that I've said it before, and I always like pointing it out. So Anthony, you were like the first person to definitely like take out of all the other channels to take notice of me. And the one thing that also definitely kind of drew me back to you was because I noticed kind of a similar thing. I was like, this guy really cares about what he's doing, and he's putting a lot into it. And again, at the risk of sounding obnoxious here, I also feel like that's what I do. I feel like that's why, so Sean always brings up like a really good point about like not trying maybe to not cover material that's covered by literally everybody else. And I still kind of stand by, you know what, though, if it's what I love, it's what I love, and I'm going to cover it anyway. And the thing that makes me feel good is because at least if I'm going to cover that, I do always feel like, well, you know what, though? My review sure as hell feels different than somebody else's. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you talk about what if, it's going to be way different than Joe's. And I don't mean to interrupt you. I'm just saying, but you're right. I just want to say, like, if Lisa would have talked about it, if Dan would have talked, or if Sean would have talked, it would be a completely different review. So that's why, I get Sean's point though about like trying to do something different, but at the same time, I think everybody here, like you guys are all so different. Like you guys could review the movie Old, and every single one would be different.
Yes, exactly. And again, it was just to kind of throw it back to the original part of this, which is like, oh no, you're good, man. Because like, it's to draw back to the original point anyway, of to say like about your channel as well. Like that's what drew me to it, was because it could have been about anything. Sure, it happened to be about Twilight Zone, you know what I mean? But it could have been about anything, and it's just the way that it was covered, right? It's your way of approaching it that I appreciate more so than even like. Anthony, I swear to God, you could put out a video tomorrow about anything at all. Anything. And I'd watch it because I like how you cover stuff. Yeah. And I think that's something that I've always mentioned to all of us.
Man. So good.
Yeah, it's something I've mentioned to all of us. And here's the thing. It's for us, and honestly, anybody watching, I would say the same thing to you. Please don't ever get caught up. Don't ever get caught up in what is considered to be relevancy. Like I purposely said that in the skit. If you notice, like I said, like, oh, because it's a week old, it's not relevant anymore. And then the agent was like, yeah, that's how relevancy works.
I did get that.
Yeah. So like, here's the thing. That is a complete poke fun at what it really is. Like, look, if you make good enough content, you don't need to worry about what it is that you're covering. People will still go after it. Hell, even someone that's new, right, to go back, and I know we're mentioning it a lot, but Shewind is a great example of this. She covered Lord of the Rings. What is that, a brand new movie? Absolutely not. Was it still like extremely entertaining to watch her?
Isn't it 99? 2000 for them?
Because it's about how you make the content. So I stand by that heavily.
The person brings in the views, not the content. I don't find it's the subject matter, it's the person. So, like, I watched your What If, and I watched... Who else did What If? Was it you, Dan? Yeah. I watched both today, and I watched Anthony's, the latest Twilight Zone one. I haven't seen Twilight Zone in years. What If is a superhero-like animation, so I'm like, but it made me want to watch both, watching the reviews. So I think you'll watch... My husband stood looking at me, what?
It's called After Party. That's why I couldn't find it.
It's called After Party. That's why I couldn't find it. Have you found it now? You should be in your bed.
I'm going to my bed now.
No, but to me, it's the person that attracts me to the channel. It's like, now I want to watch all the old Twilight Zones again, which I did years ago, but I haven't in years.
Yeah.
And like, I know my son will absolutely love What If. So now I'm going to find that so he can watch that. So, and you wouldn't otherwise know these things that aren't in your radar unless people that you actually, you know, appreciate their opinion, unless you watch them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. 100%.
That's
Okay,
one of the
I'm
cool
gonna
things
talk
about content creators is that putting different things on each other's radar. That I actually love that, like a movie that you never heard of.
Yeah.
And then you go and you check it out, or a TV show that's fine. And you know, you take it seriously. You're like, oh, I want to check this out, and you go and you check it out, and it's a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna try and blitz through the comments quick so we can
Okay.
keep chatting, but also get to the comments. We're not like flopped like other channels. Okay. So got everything horror saying LMAO Anthony, because Anthony's hilarious as always.
I said
Screen
something funny at one point.
Oh, we're chilling here now? Hell yeah. After party part 2.
Kudos to finding it.
Flo, yeah, exactly.
I think
We
you went
got
back
10 in
a
it.
little bit,
10
Joe.
school. Flo saying, yes, Lisa, as much as I love all you guys, I love connecting with the other girls too. Girl, power, pink, yellow, rainbow.
I love her. She's really nice.
D Moving Man saying, at G Wind, can't wait to see that because she's saying stuff. And,
Oh yes. Oh,
Flo
your
saying,
review. It almost choked me up, that review. I'm thinking I need to see this. I need to see this film now.
it's on my to-do list because I saw it from another channel and I was like, meh. But then Flo spoke about it and I was like, So I was very intrigued.
One review makes you think, well, that sounds interesting. But the minute I watched that review, I thought, I need to see this film.
Okay. So everything horror is saying, quesadillas! Of course. She won't saying, it's up after the stream. Let me know what you think. Oh, she's got a new video up.
We'll watch
Let's
that
go.
later.
Jake is dead. Everything horror is saying, this is certainly after party. Hell yeah. Uncut, no rules.
This
John
normally
saying,
I feel privileged. It's normally not online.
Yeah, we do. We do really like Lisa. We do really like. Jonathan from Man of Movies saying, I keep my eyes off Anthony. Of course. I can't keep my eyes off of Anthony. That's what he's saying. Florentine is saying, I love you guys so much. You're going to make me cry. No! But, like we said, we're very supportive of all of it, of everyone. Because the thing is, we're the cinema squad, which you don't want anyone to not forget is just because there's 6 of us doesn't mean that you're not part of it.
Yeah.
No, we're like,
Everyone's part of it.
we started it so we can get everyone involved that should be. You know, like you, Lisa, Paul Tabs, Eric Thorpe, and everyone else in the future. It's because, like, we want to talk to you guys. You know, like, it's so nice to talk to you in the comments, like me and you and Lisa. I could talk to you every day going forward because me and you are mates. You know, like, everything you do, everything I do, but talk to you like as we are now, I love because you're no different on camera than I am. You know, you're gonna get some random ass dude who looks like caramel talking to yourself. I love your channel. I love it. Like, I'm not one of those. There's a quote from iRobot with Will Smith when he goes, "What? I'm allergic to bullshit." And for me, and for me, it's like every single person I speak to, Anthony, you, Jace, Sean, John, Dan, and everyone else, I know I'm getting real people. That's why when it comes to a review, I won't watch the big YouTubers because they could be being paid off, you know?
You can get the same stuff, but better with people like that you respect.
Yeah.
I
That's what
remember when you first, like, the first Cinema Squad thing came out, did you do like a sort of like a spoof like movie type thing? When you first, I remember watching it, and obviously I didn't know you existed. Like, I knew your individual channels, and then when I saw it, I'm like, oh my god, it's this person, it's that person, they're all together. Oh my god, this is amazing. I didn't know that there was a squad, and it was just the first watch of it was like, I was so excited. I was like, I love it.
I think Sean, like, I think I remember, for me, from my perspective, Sean found me when I was like 10 to 15 subscribers deep.
I think he shouted you out, yeah, and I
Yeah.
found you then.
And he shouted me out for my Vigil review because Vigil was a horror that no one really knew about, but I watched it and I was like, oh my god, it's amazing.
It
And
was
he found me,
creepy, wasn't it? Yeah.
yeah, it was mental. Then I found Anthony through, I think it was from Sean, but I watched one of his videos and I was like, this guy is so good. Like, and hand on heart, Anthony is one of my favorite YouTubers because he generally, like, he might drop one video a month, but it'd be one of my favorite videos that month. But the thing is, it'd be one of my favorite videos that month.
Quantity
Thank
or
you.
quality over
Yes.
quantity.
That's
Thanks,
it.
bro. Thank
I
you.
found that. The thing is, with Dan, I thought Dan was quite intimidating the first day I met him.
Oh,
Because-
I've always found Dan hilarious. When I
Because-
watch his reviews, every time I laugh out loud. It's
I was
just
scared of Dan in the beginning because because Dan was doing because I thought Dan was like this massive like head of a corporation. I was like, oh god! And then Dan mentioned me in a Vigil review, and I was like, oh, I was quite a bit mentioned by the head honcho, the jefe. And then I was in the shower. And I was bathing away, and my phone was on loudspeaker on my JBL speaker, and it was on automatic. So I think I had Sean's review on, and then it went to a new review, and it was John from Man of Movies, and he was reviewing The Father with Anthony Hopkins.
Oh yes, awesome.
And I was in the shower, and I didn't see this guy, didn't know what he looked like. But I was in the shower, and I was like, this dude, the way he reviewed this film is so amazing. I need to know who this guy is. So I messaged him, and then I had a shout out video, and I mentioned him, and he was like, "Hey, I didn't even know the guy, but he was so impressive to me. I gave him a shout out, and Sean come to me on Insta saying, I've got this idea, and boom,
Awesome.
here we are now.
But
So,
genuine people attract genuine people. That's it. Like-minded people eventually find
And
each
cheese
other.
sandwich lovers, Lisa. Cheese.
Yes, and I've eaten the cheese sandwich. I'd like another one, to be honest.
So
Hey
let's go
Joe,
to the-
can I real quick? And I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt the comments, but can I say in the sense of like telling stories? I know I just kind of like pop back in also, but with that kind of being said, I remember a feeling of you saying when you first heard someone else mention you, and all of a sudden then this came to be. I distinctly remember I was with my girlfriend, and we were just kind of doing like errands and out and about, and we stopped at a laundromat, right? We were throwing some stuff. There was like, hey, we got some blankets that are a bit too big for the washing machine at home. Let's take it over here. So long story short, we got over there, and that's when you were doing your 100 subscriber competition video.
Oh god, I've not even seen the prizes yet. I forgot about that.
And so, I know I'm still waiting for the package, my man.
Oh god, I
And,
forgot about that till now.
Oh wait, I was just expecting that it was like the post office that was taking its sweet ass time. That's you.
UK Post Office.
Dear me.
Bro, do you realize how long I've been waiting to do my first unboxing video because of you?
It took about a week to get there from the UK to the US.
They suck.
Shame
Well,
on
so
you.
anyway, so the main point of it being that by all means, it was really cool because Joe, I'm not gonna lie, at that point in time, and this goes the same for all of you, and I still actually feel this way from time to time. You're all like fucking celebrities to me, and so and I'm sorry, it is what it is. I'm just calling it like it is. I feel so much cooler now because like the fact that I can consider you such like, I feel like you're all brothers to a certain extent, right? It's extended family by all means. At the same time, though, it still trips me out every now and then that's the case, and especially back when with what I'm talking about. So I still remember we got to this laundromat. All of a sudden, here's the premiere, and I'm like bothering my girlfriend. I'm like, look, I'm really sorry, but I'm about to be a waste of space because I have to look what's going on in this video. And sure enough, at the end of it, it was almost like you would have thought from her perspective that I was like lying to her just to make it seem like it was cool that I was watching the video. Because at the end I was like, holy shit, I won. And
I would get it to you, I promise you. I just suck.
no, I got faith. I'm looking forward to it. And so anyway, but regardless,
signed photo. I will get to you.
It was just honestly, Joe. It wasn't even for the prizes, man. I could never receive those prizes, and it would make no difference to me.
I got so many comments on that competition reveal, whatever you want to call it. People saying that was the most real, honest competition pullout I've seen. Because apparently what happens is a lot of people have their bowl here, and they'll have two bowls, and they'll be like, people want to win over here, and people that are here there, and they'll go like this. But because I had the bowl here the whole time, everyone was like, I got a load of comments on Instagram saying that was the most like real competition pullout I've seen. Pullout?
You want to know how it was real? I don't win shit like that ever. So that's how you know it was real. But yeah, that was such a cool moment. That was such a I remember feeling like I was being recognized by a celebrity. And then again,
shut up, man.
Well, it's seriously, it's how I feel. And then you flash forward to, a couple weeks later, and then I will never forget, ever, being at work. I will never forget where I was standing. I'll never forget the position I was I could show you exactly. I could bring you all to where I work and show you exactly how the whole thing was set up as far as when I first got the message from the Cinema Squad that said that I was in. And
we need you.
Jace, yeah.
And if it was possible to shit my pants metaphorically at that point in time, I absolutely did and would have.
Jace, right when we saw you doing Eric's video, we were like,
Dang, your voice is crisp.
Thank you. No, right when we saw you on video, we were like, oh, we need him because he's so good.
Yeah, legendary.
That meant a lot because actually I felt great because I put a lot of work into that video, but I also did it really quick, and it was cool enough having all of you guys in the chat because you were already the Cinema Squad, right? That's. I will always be willing to acknowledge that. I am not an OG member here. I am happy enough to say I got inducted.
Not really, Jace. We were I like anything. We're still ironing the sheets.
No, yeah. Well, yeah, but at the same time, you guys already had your reveal video. You had your first official Cinema Squad episode, right? And it was after all that, so it was officially established. And then you were taking notice of me and everything. And here's the thing: I knew about all of you before all that. But then as that all came to be and then started to formulate, that meant a lot, right? When all of a sudden, I remember John, Man of Movies, who commented during mine and Eric's video when it was premiering. And he was like, the Cinema Squad's got an eye on you guys. And I nearly dropped my phone. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to freak out right now. And look,
we are a big deal. But, I'm just gonna
loads of comments here. Honestly.
I'm just gonna blast through the comments quicker, right? So we got Flo, our girl Flo, saying, "Thank you for everyone. It's almost 3 a.m. It is. It's gone past that, and I can't take you much but love. I can speak English, but not when I'm drunk. But yeah, the thing is, the love is real in the after party. I just want to. So Jace is saying, I just want to say, everyone, if you're watching this program, you're absolutely amazing. Hell yeah, you're all amazing. She Wind is saying, I am definitely up there with Florentina.
No,
She Wind, don't
I
think
would kill to have talent like She Wind has. It's ridiculous.
The animations are incredible. Like that for me. What she bangs out in 2 weeks, I would kill to do in 1 year.
In one bloody lifetime, never mind 1 year.
Exactly. You'll be hiding all of us in no time. So don't even worry about that.
Well, and just because remember where you came from. Maybe you're not good at one particular thing like someone else is. Maybe you feel like somebody narrates things better than you or recaps things better than you are or whatever. But that doesn't mean you're not still really the best at what you do. So in this case, She Wind, even if you feel like, oh, I may not be up there because they just do straight reviews and talk about stuff. Yeah, but you're kind of the queen of animation in this regard at that point. So I mean, right? You gotta gotta be cool with what your area is and like feel good with dominating that.
Yeah, and how many people can do that? I mean, that's like an art form in itself. It's amazing.
By the way, the after party is sponsored and brought to you by
Truly,
truly,
I'm getting mofo.
Jace, you monster.
We're getting mofo. Me and Joe need some of this Truly. We can't get it.
Man. Like, I've got my Peroni
Hey, Dan.
Italian piss brought to you by Bolton.
I've got my Gordon's gin. I've had too much of it. Let's not talk about that.
Okay, so D Movie Man is saying, Lisa, that should be the rule rather than the exception. Someone went cuckoo and accused me of lying because I respect a biopic. Please
I like
continue.
the respect.
I like
though.
the respect.
So basically, in a nutshell, what he's trying to say is stay true
That's
to
what
you.
you like.
100%. Like,
Damn right, man. Yeah, D, you stay you, man.
case in point is Suicide Squad. We all, every single one, has a different opinion, but are we wrong? No. We're not. Nothing is.
I'm probably wrong, but it's
No,
just,
Lisa, you're not.
No, you're not.
You're not Lisa, to be honest. Like Dan, what Dan, Anthony, Jace, Sean, John, me, and you think is not wrong because we can go to a restaurant, right, and have the same burger, and all of us might have a different opinion on that burger, whether it be the dressing on the salad or the chips or the burger itself or the bun. But none of us is wrong because Jace might love that burger, I might hate that burger, but it doesn't mean the experience was any less than going into a restaurant. So it's all subjective. That's why I love cinema because it doesn't matter. If someone wants to, like the Eternals trailer the other day, someone was like, "You don't know anything about Celestial." I was like, I don't give a shit. I didn't know who Rocket Raccoon was or Groot before Guardians of the Galaxy, but I love them films now.
Well, it's just like, so to use your example, and it doesn't even matter if it's food. Like, just because somebody likes something doesn't mean anything if you dislike it, and vice versa, right? That doesn't hold any merit. That's what I actually like about this so much. And Lisa, I'm glad that you've always been able to appreciate that about, like, even if we have differing opinions.
Yeah, all you guys are the same. Yeah.
Right? It is what it is. Like, I don't actually care if you like something that I dislike.
Yeah.
I'm curious, you know what I mean? Like, I would like to know, like, all right, hold on, what did you actually like about this? But like, there's never no judgment passed or anything like that. As a matter of fact, that's something that I've prided myself on. There was a moment in time, and I bet you that like almost anybody has had to consider this. There was a moment in time where I thought to myself, am I going to make my channel the prim and proper? I'm going to follow the rules. I'm going to not swear. I'm going to be, very right. I'm going to be very, so everything is perfect and there's nothing wrong with anything. And then there's a moment where you have to decide, are you going to be you? And honestly, I don't have a problem calling shit out on its shit. And I don't have a problem if something is fucking stupid. I'm going to call it fucking stupid because it is, right? And then here's in a lighthearted way of just like, hey, you know what? I thought it was fucking stupid. And if you didn't, that's absolutely fine. Then tell me about how you do it. Let's right. That's what the purpose of this is. Let's talk about it. It's great.
Yeah.
And so just like D, you keep being you, man. Don't be ever afraid to express your opinion. Honest to God, that's what makes you stand out. It's if anybody happens to recall back to something I said from like last stream, it's the cookie cutter shit that is gonna make you go, I'm sorry to anyone that does stuff like that, but it's gonna make you go nowhere fast. It really is. I don't know how else to say it.
Not like my friends.
Anybody could do that.
I forgot what I was going to say, but we're going to continue with it anyway.
Jace.
So we got more,
good segue.
More points to go through. We got, thank you, Jace.
Jared Leto's Joker is the best Joker.
Shut up.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
I'm saying that.
Oh my God.
Florentine isn't leaving yet. Guys, say
let's
goodnight to
go through
Florentine.
some comments really quick so we can
Wait,
keep
Jace,
up
you know I'm
with
joking.
it.
Yes, I
Sean
know
and
you're
John, I'm
joking, Dan.
listening.
It's why I love you so much.
So Flo saying she whined, you are queen. That is correct. Love
She's
her.
leaving now. Can we say goodbye to Flo? She's leaving.
No, Flo!
Bye-bye.
No!
Good night.
No.
She's
Hold on, I'm
going.
typing it too.
Good night.
Oh,
Florentina.
what a little-
Thank
what
you
a
so
girl.
much for joining us.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. So like let's go. So basically sort of following on from that, the man saying Anthony understands the assignment 100%.
That's me.
Yes. Corey's back in the room saying yo, and the flow that's now gone is saying we all have our niches, whether that's titles we review or how we review. Everyone is different, and that's what makes it to communicate 100%.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying. Every horror is saying very true, Florentina. Just got to stay true to yourself and track to that exactly.
Mhm.
Like, if you go into a pub or a bar, you can talk to 100 people and 10 might hate your guts. But that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. Not me, though. Everyone loves me. But it's, oh, please love me. But when creating anything, okay, Corey's saying, when creating anything,
Yes.
intention should be to be a business we care about. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because I always think about this, like when I have kids, they're going to be able to watch me now.
That's a scary thought, isn't it?
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm like, wow, my dad was a douchebag. He had an amphibious alien as a friend and a frog as a buddy. My dad sucks. You know what I mean? It's like, but your dad's cool, son. I promise. It was being back in 20 years ago. Like, you're a loser, man. But it's
Anthony, would you be cool? Like, do your kids watch your stuff?
Yeah, a few of the Twilight Zone reviews. Yeah, my oldest had one of the guys. He's too little. He's like 3, but the other one, the guy was like 9. He's watched a couple of them and he's enjoyed them. So yeah, I like, you know, it's a 60-some-year-old show, so you know he could be a little bored by them, but that's okay. I totally get it. It's fine.
But does he like? Is there a? And I know from a kid's perspective, it's so different. But like, does he like know and appreciate and like that it's you that's doing it?
Yeah, definitely. Actually, his favorite one was a Spider-Man ranking that I did because it was Spider-Man, so a little more kid-friendly. So yeah,
that was the first video of yours I ever watched.
Oh, okay, cool. He'll watch the Spider-Man one over and over, but you know, he's not gonna listen to 5 characters in search of an exit. That's kind of like, you know. So, but yeah.
everything horror guys are saying, Corey, which is every man's horror comment here. Such wise words from a wise man. Corey is the Don Machiavelli. He's also saying, when I first started, I was inspired by reviews that were 10 years old. That perspective, when you put yourself, one day you discovered by some young chap. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That's what I love about is not just, you know, doing stuff yourself because you're inspired by other people, but then inspiring people beyond yourself is.
Yeah.
That's like, to me, that's like, honest to God, that's my goal. I feel like that's what would make me the most fulfilled is if I did enough stuff to not only feel like I did a lot and feel good about that, but then also like when anyone is like, you know what, man, when I heard this, it made me want to do something. That is like one of the most fulfilling things I could ever hear.
Absolutely.
Interesting. So Screen Kings is saying, well said, guys. These are beautiful thoughts to ponder. They are.
Mm-hmm.
Frame 34. Who's this guy, Lisa? Who's this guy?
Where's banana poop?
Some sleep. That's what you missed. I'll be listening to him snoring in a bit.
So Corey's saying something quite cool. Also, a woman could create. There. Read it, guys.
Also, a woman creator is so important. They've taught me so damn much. The perspective is irreplaceable, especially when reviewing horror and notoriously I can't say that word. Say it for me.
Misogynistic.
Thank you, I'm too drunk. Genre, woman or... Oh!
Thanks, Lisa. You covered me.
Even though Dan had to say misogynistic because I just... It's true. Horror is something that a lot of women don't enjoy. I'm a bit sick in the head. I do. It's my favorite genre. I love horror, but I find there's so few women on YouTube talking about it. It's awesome to like connect with other women that do. As much as I love connecting with all you guys, there's so few women. It's ridiculous.
Yo, don't you fucking yawn.
I'm dying right now, right?
No yawning.
No yawning.
No.
Racist. No, but I would say that with horror, it's a strange one because a lot of people say with like slasher films, unless there's a girl naked in it, it's not a real slasher film because we gotta have like pot smokers, the Joker of the group, the black guy that dies first, and sex. And
It's
just
the worst kind of horrible slashers is the worst kind of horrors out there, in my opinion. But that everybody's unsubscribing again. It's I don't know, but I think you've got things like Hereditary and Let the Right One In, and that new one, My Heart Can't Beat Unless You Tell It To, and people are still watching Friday the 13th and Halloween, and that's it. It's like there's so much more. There's such a wide range of stuff.
It's
People
like
need to
McDonald's,
watch.
Lisa. You know, like McDonald's. People go there because it's quick and easy. You know, where like you've got to put my. Jason's laughing at me, but I've got a point.
Because you have the best analogies in the world.
So, like Friday the 13th is like McDonald's, where it's a quick fix. You get what you need, and it's satisfying, but not healthy for you.
Yeah.
Whereas Hereditary is like a good restaurant. Like you might pay a bit more.
Chicken dinner. It's like a Sunday dinner.
That's it. It's like going to Gordon Ramsay. You know, what I mean, Gordon Ramsay's restaurant. You pay a bit more, but the quality is there. So it all depends.
I do like crap slashers as well, though. I have to admit. Yeah. It's just whatever you're in the mood for. I watch it. And if it's horror, I will watch it. Simple as that.
Let's go to comment number 5. Dan, are you okay? Are you alive? Okay.
Dan is way. What are you talking about? He is way more with it than he is.
Dan, blow me a kiss. It just got real. So Corey saying, I'm writing my Halloween review right now. Had to pop in and drop some gems. Food for thought. Keep making great art. We will, Corey. We will.
God, yeah, Halloween is ridiculous for horror YouTubers because a lot of them do like one review of a horror movie every day in October. It's called 31 Days of Halloween. So they do one review every single day of October, a horror movie review. I did it once, lost the will to live, will never do it again.
Like a review of Halloween, like the original Halloween
a
movie?
different horror movie every single day of Halloween. So they will drop 31 reviews in October. They will watch.
They're not right in the head. That's not healthy.
I did it a couple of years back, but never again. It's too much work.
Yeah, look,
that's way too much work.
Unless you're doing it well in advance.
That's the only way I could think of to do it.
Yeah, right. Because it's not even just here's the thing. It's not just the time that it takes to write and edit and yada yada yada. It's the same thing that we keep saying and that anyone has ever said. It's not a brand new thing, but the quality over quantity. You cannot expect, if you're going to drop 31 reviews in 31 days, seriously, I literally applaud you and say go for it, but make sure that it is 31 reviews worth watching and listening to. And if that takes you preparing it 2 to 3 months in advance, if not more,
some people do, yeah.
Right, then do it because it will then be worth it. But to try and do it like on the spot and then rushing yourself and stressing yourself out, and then you get to the point where you're saying like the same things about different shit.
It's stressful, really. Yeah. People always review the same ones. It's always like Halloween, Friday the 13th, Trick or Treat. And, you know, like when you're watching videos, there's only so many reviews of the same movie you can watch every single day. You know what I mean? Yeah. So once was enough for me, never again.
But at least you tried it, though. That's what's good.
Yes.
You gave it a shot.
Yeah. Saw some old horrors I've never seen before from like the 60s and 50s, so that was good.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, let's go for the comments. Yeah, boy. So basically, 344 is saying, by the way, where's the guy that always eating but never wears sleeves?
That's Jonathan. Jonathan is on holiday in Hollywood, is it?
With his other half.
Don't worry. Frame 34. Don't worry. Just watch the last stream.
How-
I am currently a guy without. I'm currently a guy without sleeves, and I was eating last stream.
It
So
was.
I think he's
You got
quite
your
jealous. He wants to be able to eat whatever he wants and like still.
Florentina's good. Florentina's gone, but she's saying Jace's dog has been
Oh,
doing
what's
parkour in the
that?
background all evening.
Why have I missed that? I love dogs.
Bruno, you hear that?
He's like,
He's
what?
sleeping.
Am I
He's sleeping.
famous?
No, he's sleeping.
I haven't appreciated that.
Everything is alright. Everything is cool when living is saying stay cool, Kingo. Much love. The love is going. And a familiar
Hey,
name
guys.
here.
That will show you just how much I've had to drink. Sagan.
Sega!
That was meant to be Sean. The H is nowhere near the A. I've no idea what I'm doing.
It's like watching a Japanese anime. Get lost in a Segan channel. Nani? Lisa's correcting herself, saying, Sean, sorry, too much alcohol. There's never too much, Lisa. We're not done shooting the shit. Hell
Can
yeah.
I just say very quickly? I won't interject too much, but I don't have any judgment passed against Sean because the very first shooting the shit, you can all vouch for it if you were all there. I got absurdly stupid fucking drunk, and like it ended up being to the point where like I went to go to like the bathroom at one point, and then I just never came back. And I woke up and like all of my stuff, like the lights and everything was still on. I was like, I didn't remember falling asleep or anything. So Sean, I hope that you're all good and wake up with a story similar to mine where everything is fine. You could just laugh about it afterwards.
Hopefully he's okay. Fingers crossed.
Yes.
We love Sean.
I just messaged him a second ago, but he hasn't got back to me. So
Oh, hope it's okay.
it could be an internet thing.
He's had too much to drink. I know how he feels.
So
Yes.
Frame
Right.
34, another idea familiar. Sean, for never known as Sega Sagan. Screen Kevin saying Jace is so underrated. Hell yeah, he is. He needs
Oh
people.
man,
They should have been on 100 about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And
Look,
he needs to-
Oh,
I'm not gonna try and speak too much, but I feel like any of us deserve to be like. I know we always say like the 100 mark is like maybe the first milestone. I think we all
it's horrible.
we should all be at like the thousands mark.
Mm.
I don't know. It's just how I feel about us.
Yeah.
If you book them, they shall come.
But thank
Sorry.
you, Kevin. Thank you.
Thank you. So Frame 34, another guy, Lisa Mano. I
Mr.
unreservedly.
he needs a dictionary. I can tell you that much, Mr. Bean.
Lisa, can you tell him to use like no more than 4 words? 4 letters per word.
Oh, if he
'Cause I
spells
can't-
this
I
to me,
can't keep
it
up.
would have been a start.
He's saying alcohol is the devil's work.
It is.
I can
He's
barely
been
see
there
what I'm
for
doing
years.
right now.
We don't get out much. We don't normally drink very much, so that's it.
This is like me. I've not been out since I'm 10 years old.
Since last
Everything, everything horror is saying people get super butthurt. They do.
Super butthurt. Not even just regular butthurt. Super butthurt.
Super ugly. Flo, she's in bed, but she's saying, oh, she's gone to bed. We've seen this part.
Hopefully she heard us saying a night.
Hopefully. She won't saying goodnight, Flo. And Flo saying goodnight, y'all. And the movie man saying, if you can recall, name a memorable video on the person's channel next to you. Ah. So are we going to go from right onwards or left?
Before we
onwards?
do anything, I'm going to call out one thing. D, this is a test, and I know it is. He's going to say, because he asked the question, like, oh, just do it about the person next to you. But he said this last time, and he's like, I bet you're going to just talk about everybody. And we're probably going to talk about everybody. And Anthony, it's probably going to be you.
No, not this time. Not this time.
You know
All
what
right,
they said?
I'm sorry. I just had to say that. Whoever can start, can start.
Are we checking that we watch each other's videos?
I would start from, I think, start from me, go to Anthony, end up on Jace. Okay, but I'm going to mention everyone because there's another. Why not?
We haven't
I
even
think-
started it, and we ruined it already.
I know. Ruined. I would say I'm gonna be really quick. Anthony.
Okay, we'll be quick.
He's
Twilight
alright.
Zone video.
Anthony.
The one with the Twilight Zone. It was good.
Lisa. Now, Anthony's amazing. I've spoken about him enough tonight.
Thank you. Don't worry.
His voice, Lisa, she's the favorite part of my week. Whenever she posts a video and I'm at work and I'm like, Lisa. So I'm like, I have a reason to go on. But Lisa's videos are amazing. She's got her own point of view, and I can respect it. And I love just hearing her talk. Great channel. Dan is like my ASMR dude. Like when he talks about something, I'm like, you're so random, but please keep talking to me, because I just love what he says about anything he talks about. And Jace is like the flip side of my coin. He's just as random as me, but he just does it in a different way. And every time he posts something, it makes me laugh. And even with you today, Anthony, you're like, my mind was blown. Basically, everyone I'm seeing on my screen is amazing. So yeah, that's me done.
So I'll go next. Let's see. I'll start with Lisa. She had a video. She had a couple videos with bloopers that I caught, and I love those. But she had a video a while back that was about a spot where dogs were jumping off of a bridge. I love that one.
Yeah,
that one was very good. It was, and was there a resolution to that? Like
no one knows why. It's ridiculous. They just keep jumping off. It's one of those weird things.
Yeah. So those were really good. Jumping down to I'll go to Dan real quick, and I'll say he did a review of the 4DX theater where he starts off and he's just drenched in water. So it's like how could you not love that? This is awesome. And then just to jump down to Jace real quick. Jace had a review. Actually, the one he did with Eric Thorpe that kind of like got him into the group. I remember watching that one and being like, this guy can really handle himself. He knows how to speak. And then and last Joe, I mean, dude, everything you do is really well. But when you started doing the 80s videos, that's when I really got on board, because I'm an 80s dork. So anything
back on this weekend in Night of the Creeps. That's my next review.
Night of the Creeps. Okay, cool. And you did a review for The Burning. Was it?
Yeah, that was fun.
That was an awesome one. So yeah,
it's time, man. Like, thing is, if it was down to me, I'll do a review. I'll do 3 reviews a day. But
yeah, same here.
You know, life gets in the way.
Yeah, no, same here. But yeah, I'm watching all you guys, and yeah, keep at it, please. It's thoroughly entertaining. Please keep at it, all of you.
I'll go really quick. I'm trying to remember your bloody names. That's how bad I've got.
My name is Jesus.
Everything. Your characters, PG, Glebe. Is that what we're going? Absolutely love the characters. Just the innovation about it. You're really creative. That's awesome. Anthony, the voice is just. I listen to certain people when I'm in bed at night. You're one of those people, because just the voice is just so smooth. You make me want to watch Twilight Zone again. I haven't watched it in years, but it's like you make me want to watch it again.
All right.
Dan, you just make me laugh so much. It's ridiculous. One of the first videos I saw of yours, you done an impression of John Wick. And ever since, it's like, oh my God, this guy is just hilarious. You did one recently where you had all these different intros. It was the What If one.
Yeah. Yep.
All the different intros for all the different reviews. Absolutely loved it. And so much work has gone. It's just ridiculous how much work's gone into that. Jace, and I'm trying to remember everybody's names because I'm not. You're another voice. It's one of those. It's like, oh my God, this guy's voice is like one of those ones you get in trailers at the cinema. It's amazing. Space Jam, I watched today. I hated it. Here's me being negative Nelly again. But every little single thing you said and how you put it together and how you like reacted to it, completely 100% agreed with every single point you made in it. Absolutely loved it. Awesome.
Thank you, Lisa. I really appreciate that. Like, I know it's simple to say that, but thank you so much.
Thank you.
Dan, you want to go next? I feel bad.
Yeah, sure. I'll go next. Yeah, thank you everyone so much so far. Jace, I got to go with the Eric video too with Army of the Dead, because that's the one that was like, oh, we need him in the cinema spot. But all of yours are just so, I love them and they're so funny. And you start out with a question and then you sometimes don't answer the question. No, I'm just going off what John said about that one. Joe, I just love your characters, like everyone else is saying. So, like, anytime your characters show up, I love.
Everyone likes the characters, but no one likes me.
No.
But without you, that wouldn't be the character.
I love you.
Yeah, no, but you are the characters.
Yeah.
What's
funny,
the
Cam?
character?
My mum goes to me, "When's that?" We're like, PG, so funny. I'm like, it's me. Just like that's literally me, Mum.
You know, I think you're doing a good enough job that people are separating you from the characters at this point. That's a compliment in a way.
The one you did with the cat, Joe, the one with the cat head, that cracked me up.
Which one?
Snugglepuss.
I loved it. Absolutely
Yeah.
loved it.
Anthony, I love your Little Shop of Horrors one.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because I'm a big fan of that movie, and like you said some great things about it, and I didn't know like the differences between the extended edition. Lisa, I got to go with your video that you just made this last week with the song from by Pink. I loved that one. The About Us. The one.
Yeah, thank you for that, by the way.
Oh yes.
That was awesome. Thank you.
But no, I enjoy like all your guys' videos. I love you guys.
All
right.
Well, thank you, Dan. Thank you, everybody. So far, I'll make it not terribly long, or as long as I don't have to make it. But so this is D. Thank you again for always bringing up the questions that are always like getting into super emotional stuff and everything like that. Really appreciate you, man. So Anthony, I'll start with you only because like you again, like I have no problem bringing up. You were like the first one that I kind of recognized and noticed out of all the other channels, and so it was definitely when I looked at your stuff. I never disliked Twilight Zone ever, but I remember when I first looked at your channel. Of course, I'm looking for something, and I think maybe we all do this. You look at a new channel, but you also try to find something. Is there anything maybe they covered that I like? Right, so I could listen to that first. And what would pique my interest? So, and I noticed your Spider-Man ranking, and that was something that I was like, all right, let me go to this, and it was the first thing I thought of, and I thought it was just right away brought me to like again a family feel, brought me at home, and then also I thought it was just cool because I know it sounds silly, but you commented back, right? So that was all cool, and then that got me to watch so much more. But that first and foremost got me a chance to introduce to just like how well you happen to do things and how much it's cool to just like hear you explain stuff because you explain it simplistic yet different than everybody else. So I always appreciate that. Absolutely, man. And then as far as like Dan, because I think you were the next person that I happened to get like introduced to afterwards. I was doing stuff with Eric, or I was talking with Eric a lot, and then he happened to say that he was talking to you all the time, and I checked you out because of that. So it was stolen already, and I don't mean to be repetitive, but it's the 40X one. Dan, it's not the first one I saw of yours, but holy shit, that was like the that literally when I saw that, I just remember the intro. I think I replayed that about like 5 times before I even watched what you ended up reviewing.
You're spitting water, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Where you just like he just comes up and just spits one, and it was like, what just happened? So that was great. And then actually, I want to say this. So Dan, that just got me introduced mostly to like really be invested in your stuff. And then that's kind of almost a similar thing. So Lisa, sorry, I got to remember which way to point. Lisa, that was like into yours. Not that you were the next necessarily that I found, but it reminds me of like your bloopers video. I love that you put that out.
Oh, there's so much stuff I don't put out. It's ridiculous.
No, and seriously, like I think it's really cool because here's the thing. Maybe sometimes when people are watching stuff, they have this feeling of like, oh, you must say everything perfectly every time because you make videos, right? And then I like that you did that because it's just a way to show of like none of us do that. Right? We may have successful takes, but nobody just does. All right, one try. I just got that whole video done. So that was like really, really cool. That was kind of like one of the first things, but also it was your Lisa, it was your review to Old. That was the first thing I saw, and I just remember being like, she's so brutally honest, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So at least that's something that I've always appreciated about your stuff is the brutal honesty. And then Joe, I'm gonna be slightly repetitive here, Joe, but I'm gonna switch it up a little bit.
You like PG
It's
more
not
than me.
No, that's actually what I want to say is like, so my first video I saw of you had no characters at all, which just got me interested as you because you just made me laugh. That was it. And I'm not gonna lie, if you can make me laugh, I'm probably gonna be interested to see more of you.
Yeah.
So that was it first and foremost. But then I remember the second video I saw of yours. I don't remember what video it was, but all of a sudden, like, you had some other characters pop up, and I thought to myself, holy hell, I am not doing enough. This guy is so creative. How does he put this together? How long does this take? Is that him, or is he getting other people to be characters for him?
Yes.
You know, so like, anyway, that was just something that got me so invested. You do that so well, and you only bring it up at the right times. The one that's another part I want to mention is just you do characters, but you don't rely on characters, right? You have them accompany your reviews and skits, not take over your reviews and skits. There's a significant difference. Some people do that, and then it's like, I guess that's my thing now. You're just like, yeah, every now and then I'm going to toss in PG. I guess Shutter Biscuit should pop up every now and again. Let me throw in Glebe every once in a blue moon. I know I started off saying I was going to say that quick. That's usually an insinuation that I'm not going to be fast. But there you go.
But that's
love
the thing
everybody.
is, like,
love everybody that's here and everyone that's not.
you're beautiful people, all of you.
Joe, what was the one when all your characters were dancing? And then
that was my
Yeah.
undiscovered condition.
yeah, because
You know what's funny, right? Is the videos people like the most, the ones who I'm like, I don't give a shit about this one. It's like 100 subscribers, and like everyone's like, I love this character. I'm like, you like the character? Okay, I'll bring it back, I guess. Like in my first video for PG, which was Psycho Gorman, I just threw him in there, and I killed him, essentially in that review. And I was sitting there just doing the next one. My mum goes to me, Joe, can I speak to you for a second? I was like, oh no, what have I done? And she goes, you made a mistake. And I was like, oh God, my mum, she's disappointed with me. She goes, you shouldn't have killed off the alien. And I was like, what? And she goes, that alien character. She goes, I found he's really funny. You need to keep him in all your videos. And I was like, PG. And she was like, yeah. And she goes, Mum, that's me. And she goes, yeah, but you need to bring it back more. And I was like, okay. And I started putting in more stuff. And I was like, I kind of get the appeal of him because he's like almost like my version of C-3PO.
Yes. Yes.
You know, he's like, oh no, star, I don't know what to do now. You know what I mean? So it's like he's like my version, and I was like, okay, I get it now. But like Jay says, he's not overkill. Like I use him when I need to, not because I have to. Like I can go 10 reviews and not have him in there, and everyone was like, "Where's PG?" And I was like, "Yeah, but it makes no sense for him to be in this one." Whereas if it, like most of my, like I said to Dan, most of my ideas come from when I'm in the shower. I'd be in the shower and I'll be like, a turkey baster. You know what I mean? And then I'll make it on Photoshop and I'll like animate the mouth and I'll be like, yeah, that works. But it's like when I was like 19 years old, I went to animation college. I made to do storyboards and animations, and I made what made me laugh. And I never made what made other people laugh.
Yeah.
If I found it funny, that's all that mattered.
Yeah.
You know, like, and if other people found it funny too, that's the main thing. Yeah. And that's why I love YouTube.
Props to you. Props to you for doing that, because that's something that not everybody could be able to admit. It is not easy to admit that, hey, you know what? I did something that made myself laugh. Because usually when you say that, when you say something that made yourself laugh, when you say that you did something that you like, or that, you know what I mean? When you essentially, when any time that someone thinks you're bragging about yourself, you sound pretentious, you know? And so, like, again, just props to you, props to anybody that's doing this, because it's all showing that we're willing to kind of go past that, you know, that stupid barrier of, so what? You have to like what you do in order to be confident enough that other people will like it. You know, is it great to have other people validate what you're doing? Yes, that's I don't think any of us would have channels if we didn't want other people to see what we're doing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're doing it in the first place because you like what you're doing. And you think at the end of the day, before you even put your video out, that you like your video. So, I mean, you got to be willing to admit that there's nothing wrong with that. It's actually the opposite. If you don't like your own stuff, then what are you doing this for?
Lisa, cyber high five. There we go. I needed that or I was going to die tonight. So let's get back into the comments while we're while we're young. So Screen Kings is saying, sweet dreams, Flo. Everyone say good night to Flo. You got this guy called Beaker's Mouth saying,
There's a bit, right, let me explain this to you. This is my husband's, I don't know what the hell, it has to be with that name. There's a thing called the Profanosaurus. It's a dictionary full of really rude words and the explanations for them. I think it's a Monty Python type thing. And Baker's Mouth, I apologize to anyone watching this. Baker's Mouth is a slang word for a woman's private parts. That's why it's called that.
Like a wizard's sleeve.
Yes. It's called the Profanosaurus. It's got that in it.
There's so many bad words for a lady's bits. There's like,
it has to be him. It has to be him.
There's like Beaker's Mouth. There's like badly stuffed kebab, hippo smile. There's so many.
No, enough.
Sorry. She1 is saying, if your kids are anything like mine, they're completely uninterested in our videos and just want to put a
Yeah.
Yes, Fortnite in my case, but yeah.
I haven't got kids.
Roblox.
Yes, Roblox.
I forgot about Roblox. Banana Poop. Who's this leader?
What are you doing?
Upon creating, you have to have I love the fact that he's switching channels. You have to have principles of personal taste, regardless of mass opinion. Without, you may as well.
Don't bring that up again, please.
Dan, to suppress the anger. I can see he's turning green.
He really wanted to see this. He was really looking forward to it, and I had to wait ages till he was available to go to the cinema to see it, and he didn't like it either. Neither of us liked it. I don't know what it was, but
I think in the squad it's a 50-50. Dan in the middle.
Wait, this
Anthony,
is
I saw it. I thought it was fun. I thought it was way better than the first one. I thought it was okay, and I thought it was fun overall. I mean, it had a few issues, but I guess any issues in it didn't bother me enough. That's all.
Yeah, no, I liked it a lot.
Yeah,
I loved it. I would say. I don't know.
Fair enough.
I think he was on par with the first one, and you're probably thinking, what?
Oh, it wasn't that bad. Jesus.
And that's because, now the thing is, the first one had the right tone because I knew about the comics and the characters and the animes that came before. So, like, the first one was very much more in tune with the source material,
Right.
whereas the second one came across more of a Looney Tunes cartoon. You know, so for me, the first one had the tone perfect, but if the sequels, the newest one, had the tone, I would have probably appreciated it more. But because it was too much like a Looney Tunes
It used to
cartoon,
be a bit darker, didn't it?
yeah, like if it had that darkness, like people got killed, and it's like, yeah, but I don't know these characters, so I don't care. You know, look at Marley and me. We spoke about it earlier. Like, that dog died. And I was like more upset about that character than any character in Suicide Squad. You know what I mean? So
It's a dog, though, isn't it? You always
Exactly,
cry when
like-
a dog dies.
like and it killed Rick Flag, which pissed me off. But anyway, it's let's go through the chat, the comments again before I get rolled up. Banana Poop is saying, thoroughly enjoyed this spare evening. Thank you, sir. Although my rather perturbed about the mortality of gerbils. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to get out of my system. And Corey saying, I got him thinking. We're all drinking. Joe slurring the words I am. And it's a classic stream. Thank you. Because Lisa's here. She's in the room. I love horror too. Women matter most in the grand scheme of things. Women are the key. You just got to
I
treat them.
don't know that we matter most, but it's nice that you think we matter.
Everyone is equal. Everything is good when we work as a team.
Everything is awesome.
Everything is cool. Dan, wow, look at that close up.
It was back.
Everything is awesome.
Look at that close up.
Who's singing?
That was Jason.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're with upside down.
Dan, what are they doing on you? For God's sake.
I know.
He's saying, "Oh, I love me some slashes. I love me some slashes." Corey is saying,
Everything is cool when you're
"Yo,
with
keep
upside
up.
down.
Y'all are pretty good though. Keep up the good work. The horror genre has so much going on. Yet, like 3 franchises of
Yeah. Halloween, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street. That's probably what he's talking about.
the OGs."
Yeah.
Eric is saying, "Hereditary." Hey, Eric.
It's amazing. I love
I really
Hereditary.
did. Like
He doesn't like
everyone's, my mum, my sister, and every person I know slated this film, and I was like, "But why?" It's
I
because they used
recommended
to,
it.
they used the whole jump scare, jump scare. I mean, it's like, yeah, but this is like a nice meal.
Slow burn, wasn't it? It's a bit
Yeah.
like Midsummer. Some people hated it and some loved it.
I love Midsummer. It's messed
Yeah, I
up. I
like
liked it.
But Hereditary
I
freaked
trust-
me the hell out. It completely freaked me out. I watch so much horror, and it takes a lot to get to me, but that completely got to me.
Lisa, I've got a question for you.
Lisa.
I don't want to jump. I was just I just want to say real quick, like Joe, I think just because I know you've seen so many horror films, I know it's not the only thing you watch, but I know you've seen so many of them that I trust your opinion so heavily in them that's when I feel like I can kind of safely rely on. Like if you think something is like, nah, this is just like the typical, there's nothing different here that's worth seeing, I could safely be like, all right, cool, it's not really worth checking out. But if you feel like it's unique and everything, then like okay, it's like definitely looking into.
It's a tough one, Jace. It's a tough one because me and my sister were like me and my sister are very close, and we were raised on horrors. Like my uncle was like horror mad, and back in the day with Blockbuster, every Friday after school, you go to Blockbuster Video, and while your parents are looking at the family-friendly section, you're in the horror section, like, oh my god, this is messed up, and all those like paintings, like the still matte paintings, which are so amazing, which I need to bring back because they're so effective. And you look at the back cover and you're looking at Critters and Nightmare the 13th and Scanners, and you're like, huh. And me and my sister, we watch all the horrors, the basic horrors from Pumpkinhead, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, Tremors, Chucky, all of it up till now. We watch every horror going. And our opinion doesn't mean anything. But at the same time, when I review a film and I say, yeah, it's worth a watch, but it's nothing special, it means just that. Like, give it a go, but you're never going to buy it. You're never going to watch it.
But it's not so much that it's your personal opinion as if your personal opinion is better or more right than somebody else's. It's because you are so well versed in that genre.
You've saved some money.
Right, that I can appreciate your opinion more because you have seen enough of that genre to be able to say, you know what? This just didn't execute it right. But this was unique and creative. That's the part that I appreciate. And to be honest with you, without sounding cheesy and transitioning into myself, that's why I like the fact that I don't care that 90% of people may be covering the same superhero shit that I am. It's because I feel like if someone were to come watch what I do, they'd be like, you know what? That was said in a way that is different to anything that I've heard before. So that's really all it boils down to is it's because you are well versed in that area, and it's not like I've watched a lot of horror films, so I know what I'm talking about. You prove that you know what you're talking about by giving your opinions on stuff.
Well, that's why I like Lisa's channel so much, because I think me and Lisa, we have a very similar, if not very. Every time Lisa does her like weekly, like what have I watched this week, what have I watched this month, or whatever she does, I kind of not everything she says. I'm like, yeah, she understands what I'm talking about,
Me
And-
and you had the same viewpoint of Fear Street, didn't I think you were the
Yeah,
only one
yeah,
like me.
like
Yeah.
paid for like film for film, Fear Street, Suicide Squad, and pretty much every horror, meaning of the similar thought, because we're looking at it from a very like standoffish point of view. We're not like a reviewer. We're looking at it like, look, we're just like you guys, but this is what it's like. And there's shills out there that are getting paid by big companies that this is the best horror of all time. It's like, nah, it's good. You're not going to buy it on DVD, but go watch it. But yeah, that's just watch it. That's it. Nothing
But see,
more.
that's what I mean is I may think as a person who hasn't seen as much of that genre as you, initially I may be like, oh, this isn't that bad, but it's still important to realize like what's actually worth watching, right? Like, hey, you know what? Like this may seem entertaining, and I'm not saying don't watch it, but you know what? If you're really going to choose to invest your time into something, invest your time into this. That's why I appreciate your channels. And when you bring your opinion to stuff is because you don't sugarcoat it. Like you just said, Joe, you don't say, hey, this new movie came out and I'm supposed to say it's the best thing ever. So it's the best thing ever. No, you can say, you know what? This isn't bad, but I wish it was better because it didn't really give me anything new or original. So that's not telling me to not watch it. But that's giving me the heads up of, you know what, if I'm going to watch it, don't expect anything different than what I've seen before. That's the part I appreciate, that extra insight that I wouldn't be able to have. It's not like I'm saying you are changing my opinion. You are helping me kind of gauge if it is actually worth to be entertained by. And I could still make up my own mind. I'm aware of that. But it's just nothing more than I legitimately respect your opinions. I think that you've seen enough to where it's like, you know what, that's why I'm going to go to you. Because I think you are so well versed in this area that, you know what, if you like it, I'm probably going to like it. Lisa, you said something like that about Sean recently.
Oh, Sean's opinions, I'll always swear by because he hasn't been wrong ever. Anything I've watched, he's spot on.
And I agree. And here's the thing, honestly, even if there was something that like I slightly disagreed with Sean on, like to be fair, there's not many examples, only one. Old is like a quick example. Like I happen to actually enjoy Old. He seemed to really dislike it.
I loved it.
Nice, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, right. Like I had a good time with it. But that being put aside, I am still right there with you, Lisa. I think that like when he says something, if he dislikes it or likes it, it doesn't mean he's making up my mind for me.
Well, he's pushing you in that direction.
Yes, right. And he's just like, and you respect his opinion. That's all. You just know that, like, hey, you know what? Even if I do end up disagreeing with him at the end of it, even if I watch it and feel differently, it's just that he brings up good points. And I respect that. It's nice to hear.
Totally.
Joe, you should watch Old then. If Lisa loved it, maybe you'll love it.
Me and Lisa, we're in sync. Okay?
It's good, Joe. It is. People said it's terrible. It isn't at all. Joe Hill, heart-shaped box. Not to be getting stuff out or anything, I'm sure.
So AVM Man Horror is saying, Lisa, what's your favorite Joe Hill book?
I didn't even see that. Yes, I love it as well. Heart-shaped box.
There you go.
That's probably my favorite, actually. To be honest, I like Horns, but Nosferatu I like, but probably heart-shaped box as well.
Cool. There's the guys. We're gonna like kamikaze through these comments.
Yeah.
And please the people like a massage parlor. So here we go. So King Needs Core is saying, Eric, no, it's not. Okay. I think that's based on that one saying Hereditary is definitely not healthy. How dare you? She Wind is saying, gosh, gee whiz, mister. This is so much fun. This reminds me back in college when me and my husband college pub. She must be an English girl.
Joe's struggling. Used to go to the club after we worked at the local comedy club with our friends.
Lisa, and I should have worked out if she's from England or not, because no one uses the word pub unless you're from the UK. You're from the UK.
Yeah.
She doesn't sound British though.
No, I think her channel's American. Well, the accent was American, I'm sure.
But the word pub, you never hear an American use the word pub.
Yeah, that is quite right, isn't it?
It's very interesting. I think she's busted. She Wind.
Let us know. Let us know where you're from.
So Corey's saying, I'm taking all of September off just to watch Halloween stuff. I don't blame you. I'm trying not to die for YouTube just because it's Halloween. Mate, October is crazy. Let alone, yes, I don't blame you. Like literally, this whole week I'm doing like 8 videos just to get ahead of time for September. It's gonna be mad.
Or you are just mad in Halloween, because not only do you have to do loads of videos if you're a horror YouTuber, you need to watch loads as well because you want to support your friends, don't you? So
That's it.
it's very busy in Halloween.
It's not just movies, it's YouTube content. Like for me,
Yeah.
I'm like watching my TV shows and my films. I'm like, I gotta watch people's videos and comment. I'm like, So literally,
The pressure.
it's like I feel like Tweak from South Park. But it's
Well, especially because you don't just want to comment back with like, "Thank you," and like,
Great video, thumbs up. Like
I
did you
got
actually
the
watch
comment
it?
saying like, "Oh, this was a great review," and I was like, "Dude, it's a trailer reaction." You know, it's like it's a free.
Well,
it's video.
It's the thought that counts.
Yeah, please, I can have some more. It's, like everything horror saying, LMAO, Hereditary.
It did me
everything
too.
up- It is. It's a great
Some of
song.
the scenes on that just completely freaked me out.
So he's saying King. I just got my Halloween intro made. I can't, mate. We've got to get on that with the Cinema Squad intro for Halloween. Corey
17.
saying 17 more days. Oh my lord, we're done. Jace is done. He's mad.
it's just blowing my mind. That's all.
Oh, it comes around quick. D-Man saying, speaking of Halloween, I just did a mini breakdown. This is a great video, by the way. Check it out. On Halloween yesterday, I'm really hyped for Halloween kills after doing that. If you haven't checked it out, it's a great video. It's really, really good.
Do you not think it's gone on too long now, though? Halloween? Should they not have ended it with the last one? It's like it's just going on and on.
The only reason I'm okay with it is because they announced when they came out with not this one coming up, but when the last one came out, they announced right away that it was planned to be a trilogy. Like
right, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, so like that was the original intention. Of course, they had to see if it was successful to see if it would actually, they would let them make another one. But yeah, so they went into it with the intention of we're going to make the second, quote unquote, second movie, right? They're pushing all the other sequels to the side. They're saying the first one happened, then the last one that came out is the second movie. This next one coming out would be the third movie, and then they're going to make an end to the trilogy.
Okay.
Which is the fourth movie.
I didn't know that. There you go.
Interesting. Everything her saying, I'm hyped to do.
Do you guys go to
The thing is, I crap myself with haunted attractions. I really get scared. I tell you a quick true story. I was playing Dead Space 1 on the Xbox 360. I had my headphones on. It was 1 a.m, and I was facing this way. And when I was at my mum's, my door was right here. So I had my headphones on, Xbox 360 controller in my hand, playing Dead Space, and I get scared typing in my name at these kind of games. I'm like, yay! Oh! So I was like playing this game, and there was a scene where I was walking down this corridor, and a wheelchair just dipped by, and the music stopped. It was like this loud trombone music, like, then it stopped. And I was like, with headphones on, thinking, I'm so scared right now. My brother came back from the pub I used to run. He finished at 1 a.m. He came into our bedroom and saw that I had my headphones on. And just at this point in the game, he thought, hey, I'm going to scare Joe. So just as this wheelchair zoomed by, and the trombones are building up, and the music is ramping up, and I also had headphones on, and my fear is at like 100, he went, boo! And I went, bang! I knocked him out. Honestly, like, he fell on his bed and was like, and I was like, Tommy, you're right. And he was like, you punched me. And I was like, you jumped at me, you psycho. He was like, yeah, but I was making you jump. That. But he was literally he said to me, it was the only time where he was like, he saw stars go around his head. Wow. Don't make me jump, man. Like, when it comes to horror video games, I just die. Haunted attractions, I'm the same. I get really scared because it's too real for me.
We don't have anything like that here. It's ridiculous. I get really jealous of America because you've got so much stuff about Halloween and haunted stuff. We don't have it. I've been on like some ghost tours, like proper, like, you know, places that are meant to be haunted. And people jump out on me because I'm one of those people that scream at nothing. I'm ridiculous. I'm terrified of everything. But we don't have haunted house, like type Halloween type stuff, which I wish we did, but we don't.
I'm kind of glad I haven't been to many since I did when I was a kid. There was like one time that I remember where someone brought me to one. I was young, so I might not act the same since, but somebody like reached their hand out from under a table and grabbed my ankle. And all I remember is that I immediately pulled my foot away and then stomped down on their hand. And I heard them from under this table just like
what did they expect?
Dude. Right. No, I heard them just like, son of a. That's all. And it's like, and they actually. So I was a little kid, but they asked me. They were like, "Hey, maybe do you mind? Like, let's bring you out of here."
Oh, no.
You might not hurting actors.
No, and honestly, I didn't even care. It was like I was glad to get out of there. It was
my god, Lisa's getting round 2. I'm loving her.
I'm getting some water.
There you go. You got to balance it out, Lisa. You're smart.
So I'm gonna go through really quick, guys. So everything I want to say, I'm so hyped for you guys. Okay, we've done that one. Jace is okay. Jace, is Bruno keeping my spot? What? There's room for free. Dan, you little flirt, my friend. Everything horror. Dan is appreciating that. Kevin saying what Joe is PG. My life is a lie. Santa's not real.
No.
Sorry, PG's real. He's actually like an extension of me. John saying I'm a true crime nut. So Lisa's true crime video is so refreshing to me. There's one she did recently where the girl chopped off my mom's head off. That's crazy.
I'm sorry, I'm sick. There's something not right with me, obviously.
It's the dog one.
It intrigues me. It is
the
a woman
crazy
chopped her mom's head off. And then she's tried to say it was in self-defense as well. I chopped her head off in self-defense. That was great stuff.
Because my mum is asleep. She's sleeping too much. I must cut off her head. It's mental.
Joe, when Venom comes out, you should pretend to be PG, and PG could be Venom, and then you be Eddie Frack or something.
Dan, I'm way ahead of you, man. I've got another PG mask, which is already painted black. I've ordered 2, so I'm way ahead of you.
I'm not gonna lie, I almost wish it was the opposite. I wish it was PG that was regular, and then like Joe, it was you inside of PG that was like, "Come on, like let's do some stuff." And PG's like, "No, sir, please," and you're like,
"Oh, no, sir, please."
Who just said was that Jace that said no, sir, please? That sounded just like you. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, well.
That's madness.
How dare you, Jace? You're taking my job.
I pride myself on voice work. Thank you very much, Lisa.
You're a douchebag, sir. It's like John saying, Jace, the army of the dead. I think he's referring to when John's referring to when he heard first for Jace. Jace is our dude. Dan, the alternative. Yeah, Dan's alternative videos are immense. These man saying thank you for sending me to bed with that beautiful image lobbed in my brain. I think he's referring to the whole true time story. Yeah, Anthony's video that was a great video as well. And how dare he? And Joe, your Tom and Jerry video is the reason I continue to evolve. I need to keep up with your kind of talent. That was like my last hurrah because that was the last video I filmed at my mum's, and I had way more flexibility in regards to location to where I am now. So it's very hard. But yeah, that was my little hurrah to those big sketches that review. Sorry, D. He's saying sorry to his penis. So man of movies. I love the Sean vid where he has fire powers and burns down his room. Jason's gone. D-Man
He's saying sorry to his penis.
sorry, dude.
And then you just keep going. Like you didn't just say that thing that you said.
D-Man saying, name a video that you're personally proud of, regardless of how it performed on YouTube. Antoine.
I did a review of House. I had a lot of fun with that. That's a movie I loved when I was younger. It didn't blow the internet up or anything, but I'm pretty happy with that one. It's a 1980s horror movie, just to give context. That's all.
Yeah.
It's all good, man. All good indeed. Lisa, what about you? Is there a video you're like, you know what? I love that video.
The videos I do that get the most views are true crime, but probably the ones I enjoyed the most. I used to be in like a 3-piece called Three from the Grave. That was like a horror group, and we used to all like once a month do little bits that all went together, like little skits and stuff. Probably those stuff. I put a lot of effort into those, so I'd say those. Long ago.
Dan the Man.
So what John said, the Ultimate Universe Stan. I think it was for Captain. I don't care about the review portion of that. I just care about the Ultimate Universe. But yeah, that's probably my.
Are you by the beach, Dan? It seems to be like there's a tsunami.
No. Oh no, my laptop's on my lap right now.
On your lap. I come to keep on growing. It's like I'm excited. I'm not aroused. So
James.
Sorry,
John.
Jace, your turn, my friend.
Okay.
Lisa gets me.
I'm gonna give like a cop out answer, but then a real answer. So my silly cop out answer is like any video I put out. I'm right. I mean, I know it sounds silly, but that's like the first simple whatever answer is just like I'm not joking though. When I put something out, it's because I'm personally proud of what I have written, what I've then executed upon that, and then actually presented. So that always means a lot to me. Like anything that I put, it could be the simplest thing. It could be a tiny review on a something that came out whenever long ago. But it always is nice. And Anthony, you know, like there's something that's always meant a lot. Just to shout you out real quick, because I've always felt like you've been able to relate to me on this because of the fact, right, that you cover something that's like, hey, you know what, this has been out a while, but so what? Because like I really enjoy like how I covered this right now, and I think that this would still be fun to watch, regardless of what you think of it. So there's that real quick. I just want to say I'm proud of. I'm very, very happy to say I'm proud of everything I've done so far, and happy to put out whatever it is that I put out in the future. But a real kind of answer to this would be the very first video that I did, actually. So the very first video I ever put out was I've said it before kind of, but it's a Star Wars theory video on like the possibility of there being an alternate Star Wars universe. I won't go into the depths of necessarily how that is the case. Watch the video if you're interested. It's my very first one on my channel. But yeah, that was something that like I did it on a whim, you know, because I it was the first time I came up with something that I thought like, holy shit, I haven't heard anybody else talk about this yet, and I thought that maybe this would actually happen. But then actually then it blossomed into my channel. So it's a mixture of things. It's like I actually like that idea still very much. I still actually think that's a very legitimate theory, and it started my YouTube channel. So
what you're saying is cauliflower is really good for your diet.
Oh yeah. Seriously, if you can go ahead and do that as opposed to many other things as a replacement for carbs. So I was trying to stay going with it.
Okay, let's skip through like Mary Poppins through the Garden of Eden. What? So John saying my Saw review series. John is known for his Saw reviews. John is a Saw guy. John is the expert of everything Saw. Dan saying, yes, of course you are, John. Dan is reaffirming that. The Movie Man saying, To John, is that a personal invitation for me to go and watch or nah? Watch them, D-Man, because they're dumb fun, but the first one is superior to everything that follows. John's saying, no, D, your support is immeasurable. So you do you, bro. Exactly. You do you, we do we. Some random chick is saying, hi, everyone. Sorry I missed the live stream. We'll check you out tomorrow. Hope you're always good. She sounds lonely.
Joe, do you like getting in trouble with your girlfriend? Because every time,
Oh, that's who that is.
every time she's on the comments, he says something smart.
I don't know who this girl is. You know, like she sounds like she needs maybe just I don't know, go to Robert Dias and buy some kitchen stuff.
You're a bad man, Joe. A bad man.
I don't know what you're talking about, Lisa. Man of Movies is saying, I'll speak to her later. Eric, no, and some this.
Yeah. Oh, Eric was saying goodbye.
She'll
Eric
speak
was
to
saying
me.
goodnight.
Eric's saying I'm heading out
Yeah,
now.
I'm headed to bed.
Great hanging out with you guys.
Bye bye,
If
Eric.
you're still there, Eric, bye.
Eric is a legend. Then John saying Eric, no. And then
No.
this random girl saying Jace, you're correct. I'm not very well educated. That's correct. Ain't horror also, but I'm getting there. I trust Joe to pick out the best for me to watch. Well, this Joe guy sounds very wise.
Look how
And,
nice she is to you there. Honestly.
Joe,
My favourite horrors that you review, Joe, are the ones that you don't like on Shudder. See, when you review one that you hate, that just amuses me no end. I love
The
it.
thing is, I love my Shudder films because no one reviews them. So I've got I ain't got to worry about it.
There's a few that are awesome, like maybe 2 out of 10, but there's a lot of dumpster fires there. And when you get one, it cracks me up.
Thing is, I enjoy reviewing bad movies over good ones because it just brings up thing is, if I really love a film and I really hate one, it brings out the best of me. Whereas if I watch a film and I'm like, yeah, it's
All right.
it's cool, that you can tell. You'll always know because I'll throw in some random crap just to fill the gap. So I'm like, God, this is a boring film, but random. So yeah, but of course, funny thing is, my girlfriend, this is Anthony, by the way, my girlfriend, peace and love. I may joke around with her. We watched it. She was never into horrors because she's a very much church-going girl, very religious, very not a part of that life. I love horrors, so I was trying to get her into it, and I watched The Conjuring Part 1, and her mum was watching it, and she's very much a Christian lady herself. And I watched the film. And when it finished, her mum was like, I need to go pray. And she went in the other room, and I was like, oh no. A great impression. But it's but she's into her horrors. But what's good about Xanthi is she knows she's watched enough with me to know when she's seen a bad one. So Hereditary, she knows is good. But then she'll watch films like me, and I won't say anything. Like we went I'll sit there and she will and some of the points in my review are from her because she's coming from a non-horror brain, whereas I am. So sometimes I'll watch a film with her and she's like, yeah, but that doesn't make sense. I'm like, yeah, that doesn't make sense. And then I'll incorporate that into my review. So 50% of what I say is because of ideas she's thrown at me.
That's cool.
So it's like a little incorporation, but it's my channel.
No, I do it, Joe. I'm the same way. My wife, she watches a lot of my videos first, and she's like, "You left this out or you left that out," and it helps me all the time. Like 10 out of 10 times, having her just watch it first and be like, "Hey, why don't you re-record this? Maybe you try with more energy, or or whatever it may be." But it always helps. So yeah,
It's
I just
nice.
wanted to throw that out there.
It's like kids, for example. Not saying like, oh, I was like kids, but you know how kids have this honesty, and when you have someone that doesn't really know films, and they can watch something and be like so out, they can be outside that box so much they can see things that you can't because you're so in the movie that they're so out of it they kind of match you in a weird little way. So like with Don't Breathe, for example, the Don't Breathe 2. What came out this week, she was like, yeah, but this doesn't make sense. And I was like, yeah, that didn't make sense. So I put it in my review.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I was so invested in the movie, watching how it unfolded, that I was missing little things. So sometimes it's good to watch a film with someone just to get their outside opinion.
You bounce ideas back and forth. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
And regardless of what kind of film you watch, remember, this stream was brought to you by Trilogy.
What an idiot.
I also want to throw this one out.
I couldn't help it.
This stuff is
Anthony,
really
sponsored by Peanut Butter.
Peanuts.
What is it? Yes. Urban Meadow.
I'm
Yeah,
brought to you by remote controls, changing channels since 1923. So John is saying goodnight, bro, to I'm guessing to Eric. Our dude Cadaver Club's here.
Hey, Ben. Ben was in 3 from the Grave as well.
Ben is, by the way, if no one knows who Ben is an amazing guy. Like, he's one of my favorite YouTubers. He's got his renditions of certain songs, and if not all songs, I love. And I've binged them all. If you don't know who he is, connect with him. Don't put the word sub in the comments, because a little tip: if you put sub in the comment, I could get done for that shit. It's stupid. But Ben's definitely worth connecting with, because he's amazing. He's got
John
a
is
great
a really
voice.
nice guy.
He's a great guy. I love the guy.
Ben's really nice.
He's
Big Godzilla fan. He's like crazy mad about Godzilla.
He loves Godzilla. I love his intros. But if anyone here isn't up to him, make sure you do, because he's got. He's a
nice guy.
This guy saying goodnight, Eric. Come on, such a keen thing. She wine saying goodnight, Eric, because Eric's gone. Karen saying goodnight, Eric. This random girl saying, however, Judd. What?
The Eternals. Oh, she's a superhero fan then.
What a piece of crap. Honestly.
No, you're going to get into so much trouble, Joe.
Yeah, Joe.
It's fine. I have the ring. Okay. I'm Gollum in this relationship.
I'm going to go get Dobby in a minute. Shh.
Oh no! So Master ironed his own hands. So she's saying Joe doesn't know it. Yeah, the Eternals trailer action. Good views, but got kicked by some idiots in the comments. And John's saying Joe doesn't know what he's talking about half the time. That's part of his charm, which is pretty much correct. With my reviews, I never prepare anything apart from what I talk about to myself in the shower. She whined. I think she's talking about the pub comment earlier, saying it was an Irish pub next to the comedy club. That makes sense.
Can't beat an Irish pub. No.
Oh, love it. Have you been to what's it called? Temple Bar.
Yes.
Down in
Dublin, yeah.
You can go in there. If anyone goes to Ireland, go to Dublin, go to Temple Bar. You could be in there for 6 hours, and it flies by. It's an amazing pub in Ireland where they just play live music, do renditions of really famous bands.
We're all alcoholics there. We just
exactly, and the service is ridiculous. They could be 600 people deep and they'll still serve you at your table. It's great.
Wow.
Sponsored by Dublin. So,
Can I just say, interject only because that comment made me think of, did anybody hear the Irish pub song that I put into the chat?
I did.
Yeah, I did.
Even if it's not right now, can at some point we make that a thing?
Jason,
what's up?
I've always wanted to do that. No, it's not just me. It has to be all of us that do it.
But Jace, just do it now. I don't know, because I don't know the lyrics right now.
Well, even I didn't write it down. Okay. It's been a week. You're stressed a bit, so now it's time to shoot the shit. So pour a drink and sip a bit. You're with the Cinema Squad.
That's a sea shanty, isn't it? That's what
right. It's just a
sea
simple
shanty.
little.
That's exactly what it is.
Nice.
I want it to be a simple little drinking song for all of us that we at the end of a stream we can say this stupid, ridiculous thing that everyone could sing along to. I've always wanted to do one of those. So that was all I came up with so far.
Right,
Jason,
guys,
we're gonna make it happen.
get it downloaded and get it learnt for next Friday night. We expect to hear this. I shall be listening at home.
Okay. I was gonna say I got the first 4 bars there.
Yeah.
Okay, this random girl is also saying haha John to this comment. She's pretty much done. Laughing out loud. Everything we're saying, I have to go, guys.
Bye,
Have a
thank
great
you.
rest of the stream. We're almost done. But Jason, we're gonna make it happen. Okay, this random girl is also saying, haha, John, to this comment. She's pretty much done. Laughing out loud. Everything we're saying, I have to go, guys. Bye. Have a great rest of the stream. We're almost done. Also, let's pick up Lisa. Lovely to have you. Of us hear your opinions. And you go, girl.
What's your girlfriend's name?
Thing is, that's the best thing she said all year. Okay, so basically, that and Joe, do you want a sandwich? So
Long suffering.
Joe, you're gonna get slapped.
Cheese sandwich.
I want to see in the next video you have like a black eye.
Hi, I'm Bruce Hijinks. I'm blind. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you? So
Joe, you should bring her on one of the streams.
the thing is, when what we're gonna do in December. Well, the funny thing is, I've got this Mortal Kombat review I've been trying to do for a very long time, and she's meant to be in it as Little Red Riding Hood, and for no reason at all. But in December, when I've done my 1 year anniversary thing, she's gonna join me for a live stream one night and just hang out and ask questions, and yeah.
I should look forward to that.
Yeah, you got about another year until that comes out.
2025, Jace. 2025. No, but like I think you've spoken to her a couple of times, haven't you, Lisa, in the previous stream, but she just kind of look a little yeah, but she's like I said, girl power all the way. So Corey saying
Big Ben,
Ben at Cadaver Club, Big Ben indeed. London puns all across the board. Good night, everything in horror, the love. Hey Corey, seek the love. 100 years of Halloween never. And did this guy again? This guy keeps on.
He's in bed now.
Oh man.
Oh my god! Over here, we used to carve turnips, not pumpkins, because that was an American thing. Madness. Thankfully, now we've got pumpkins, so that's
no
good.
Carrots. But
No.
so Kevin's saying bye everyone, and Redhead out too. Always fun hanging out with you guys. I don't know where you get you guys' energy from each other. From each other. She won't saying goodnight to Kevin. Kevin saying goodnight to Carrots. Have a good night. If I was a vegetable, see, she knows.
Oh.
Did you notice how? Hey Joe, did you notice how your agent knew? Your agent knew that he's got to get some carrots, man.
There you go, man. I like your style. And then Corey's saying, I knew that's where I knew her from. That was a minute ago, right? That's crazy. Glad you brought it up. So, Lisa, you've made an impact on these two gentlemen's lives.
Ben was in 3 from the Grave after me. It's changed lineups a few times. Basically, 3 horror fans doing like reviews on horror movies, but one would do Mythos, one would do a review, and one would do. I'm too drunk to remember the other thing, but we'd put out like a skit every once a month. But it's changed like people a few times, but it was so much fun. It's that thing where you like do something with a group and you like love each other. You just really get to know one another.
No, but these two here, like King Needs Gore and Cadaver Club, if you don't know who they are, just subscribe to them because they're generally the nicest guys you'll meet on YouTube. Like they're just really supportive. They have great content. Just chill guys. You know what I mean? They've been nothing good to me. So if you just subscribe to them, get chatting to them, they'll be like cool with you. You know what I mean? So
Really nice guys.
And Lisa loves them too. And Corey's saying, that's right. That's right. Lisa, I was a fan before I knew I was a fan. And Ben saying, they're great faux show, Lisa.
I've got something stuck in my throat now.
D-Man saying, enjoyed the after party. I'm going to head out now. Wishing you all a restful and hopefully a non-groggy mic. I don't get hangovers. It's a gift.
Holy shit! What?
What?
You don't?
I do get migraines though, unfortunately.
I've never had one hangover in my entire life.
Me
Oh
neither.
my god, seriously?
Me
Honestly,
neither.
I'll go to bed, I wake up, and I'm fine. I never have a hangover.
That's not right. That's sorcery. There's something. No.
No, honestly, like people are like, "Are you right, Joe?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's go for another drink." And they're like, "Hmm." I'm like, "No, I'm cool." I've never been hungover. I get tired, but I never get hangover. Like, oh, my head. I'm like, let's go again. I'm fine.
You're a lucky man.
Same here, Joe.
Dan, will you marry me?
You're clearly not drinking enough. Either of you.
No, I think it's because I really didn't drink until I was 21, and most people start drinking when they're 14.
I was drinking from the time I was conceived because my mum was a raging alcoholic.
Oh no!
She was raging. She was drunk in hijinks.
Ah.
The silence is deafening. So Dan saying, buy duvet man, selling blankets and sheets for your comfort all through the night. Cadaver Club saying, thanks, Joe. Ben, you're worth it, my friend. He's got a brilliant voice. Like one of his favorite, like is Otis Redding by Dock of the Bay and Soundgarden, Black Hole Sun is amazing. If you like those songs,
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, check him out, guys. Honestly,
check
I'm
that
not
out.
just like blowing smoke up his ass. He's really, really good. King Carl, Corey was slow. I want to know what everyone's been drinking tonight. So, Anthony, what have you been drinking, my friend?
All I had was one wine earlier. That was about it. No, I'm sorry, two glasses.
3, 4, 5, a bottle, 2 bottles, a case.
Yeah, just one 2 glasses. That was it.
Half a bottle of that. You probably can't see. Gordon's dry gin
All right.
and tonic water.
Dan the man, what have you been on?
4 Trulies. Truly. All Truly.
Or Truly's, okay.
Yeah.
I've had so far up until this point 3 whiskey and colas, and then this is my second Truly.
How do you keep so sober on all that whiskey?
He doesn't.
To be honest with you, I don't know, because sometimes I'm a fucking mess, and then sometimes I'm like composed. Like, it's a good question. I think because here's the thing, I managed to have enough in my stomach food wise before this, and I haven't had much, but I've had some water sparingly throughout.
That helps.
I think that's kind of helped me stay coherent enough. Like I'm
Because
definitely
you're sensible.
right. Like I'm definitely.
Nah, you're fine.
I'm definitely drunk right now, but like,
Are you? You would
Nah,
never
you seem
know.
fine.
But no, I also take pride in the sense of that like I can usually stay pretty composed given the circumstances.
Jace, how drunk are you?
Me and Joe have just drunk way too much. It must be a UK thing.
Yeah. Honestly, it's like
No, I honestly would be even more gone than this if I could be, but there's no more whiskey. That's why I have these right now.
I feel like the different of like I've literally done like 3 bottles, a whole bottle of whiskey,
Is that
and
like big bottles or little bottles?
big bottles.
Jesus, Joe. Christ sake.
It paid my mum, man. She was like, honestly, she was like sipping Heineken when I was a baby.
You're a machine.
No, but my finger's stuck. It's fine. Honestly, I couldn't control any. I couldn't control anything. No, but
It's all right.
thing is,
Happens to the best of us.
I can drink a lot. Thank. Yeah, it does. I can drink a lot, but I'm fine. So my other half is saying I'm in so much trouble.
I told you.
Different day, same week. I'm sorry, Joe, but Dan, you meant to be on my side, my friend. Thank you, Dan. Dan, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm on that tag team with Dan and your girlfriend.
Horror style. Oh my god, you should see her cooking. I'm talking about horror style. The upside down is thumbs up. Dan, I thought we were dudes.
I know, but
She pressured you. How dare you? I loved you like a son. Jace is saying, King needs go mostly with. Okay, so basically, you know our drinks, bit of a whole bottle of whiskey and big bottles of beer. Oh my god, I'm still awake. Ruddy, brilliant. Good night.
I tell you what, he never stays up this late on my behalf, so you're obviously privileged.
We're irrelevant. Zampi saying, I'm thinking we get what?
Dear me.
She wants to shoot my dick off and I pick it up in my mouth. What? Sick puppy. She's got problems. Ben saying, I'm blushing, Joe. Ben, blush away, my friend, because you
have you seen any of his videos where he's on his bike, Joe? Ben does some videos where he actually films from. He's got a motorbike and he films from. Yeah. So he's like on. Well, obviously not like selfie or anything, but it must be mounted on the handlebars. and as he's doing a movie review, he'll be on the bike riding about. It's really cool.
I'm gonna check those out because the thing is, I see some of his videos when he's talking about some films, but I love his music
Cover.
renditions.
Yeah,
I love it.
it's really nice.
He's got amazing voice. Literally, like when I go in, like, as sad as it sounds, when I finish work, I watch a film and I have the review in my head, and I go in the shower and literally I'll sing like renditions of songs he sang, but not what he sang, but like almost in the style. Because I think he's great. He's a great dude, such a nice guy. Guys, subscribe to this guy. Dan saying, Dan, we're over, mate. Jace saying, everyone is chat right now. You're all the best. I hope you're having a great time. This is the after party part 2. This was unplanned. Corey saying, yes, Jace. She-Wine saying, absolutely, Jace. Jace, you struck gold somehow, my friend. She-Wine saying, I think I can hit the hay. Sweet dreams, everyone. Thank you for a wonderful night and an entertaining Friday night. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Really appreciate it. Corey saying, Lamau. What's this girl still doing? Go to sleep. Best idea ever. But Joe doesn't want me to do his limelight. True story. You can steal limes from a market, darling. Let alone limes from the light. So just calm down. Let's concentrate on your chicken masalas.
Lisa's going to be covering the true crime story of Joe and her.
Yes.
Geeky Hijinks was found dead off the A25 in London.
I want to see her on here, like
She knows I'm joking. She knows I'm joking.
Lisa, can you make like a fake crime story based on us, like a made up crime story on the Cinema Squad?
I probably could.
I don't know why. I just feel like that would be one of the funniest things to watch. I would love that.
And jokes aside, she was my first ever subscriber, so I will give her some slack.
She's
Banana poop.
Amazing at what she does.
Up and not saying I'm drunk per se, but I did get trapped taking my underpants off over my head. You know what? We've all been there. We've all been there.
Hey, banana poop, that's fine as long as frame 34 didn't do that as well. Then you're all good.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you a very quick drunken story. I was 21, worked in a pub for the first time. My manager said, "Come down this night for a little induction drink." Went down there, got absolutely wasted, and I got done. And the cab drivers wouldn't take me home, so my manager took me home, and he had a BMW, and he said, "If you puke in this car, I'll bet you." And I was like, "Oh God!" So I was in his car, and I was like, I get travel sick, so I was like, "Oh no, oh God!" And I felt the sick rising, and I thought, "Oh my God, I'm gonna throw up in this car." So what I done is I tucked my t-shirt into my trousers, and I went, blah, blah, blah. And I threw up in my t-shirt, right? And my friend Wesley and my manager Simon dropped me off at my mum's house. My mum and my sister had never seen me drunk before in my entire life. And my mum was like, and then they just dropped me off at the doorstep like Moses in the bulrushes. You know, so literally they dropped me off at my mum's. My mum was like, "Oh my God, mum's never seen me drunk." And she goes, "Oh my God, let's get you inside." She got me inside, and the next detail you're gonna know where the story is going. The day before, she had the carpet and sofa cleaned. So she's got me in the front room, and she's gone, "Oh my God, let's get you out of these clothes." And she's gone, and she's taken my t-shirt off in one go, and it's just gone, and everything that was tucked in my t-shirt went skadoosh everywhere. And she was like, "Ah!" And so yeah, I don't know why I brought this up, but that is a drunken Joe and Mum story. Episode 1.
Just because you shared that, can I share just as quick? Because not like it's quick, but just as drunken and stupid of a story.
Go ahead.
So, as fast as I can say this, there was a night where there was supposed to be a good amount of people showing up at one of my friend's house, and for lack of better terms, not all of them did. So it was literally
How
three
dare
of us that were stuck with a large bottle of liquor that was supposed to be for many people, right? And we thought to ourselves, you know what? We're young and stupid and willing to get really drunk, so let's just finish the whole thing to ourselves, which we did. And it was great. It was a good time. And then it came to the end of the evening where the my friend whose house we were at was like, all right, you guys got to get the heck out of here. I'm about to pass out. I'm way too drunk. So we went to leave. I called a buddy of mine who was nice enough to actually, it was like 2 or 3 in the morning. And I called my friend of mine. He was like, yeah, I'll pick you up. Thank you to this day. I won't even say anything more, but thank you to that friend of mine that picked us up. So he picked me and my friend up that were at that guy's house, right? So we leave. We go and drop off my friend first because he was closer. As we go to drop my friend off, I am just annihilated because that was a large amount of liquor between the three of us. And I literally yak all over my friend's driveway that we just dropped off.
Oh God.
I mean like not like a quick like let me get this out, like yo, you just lost 2 or 3 pounds. Are you okay? So like it was that type of thing. And actually, as a side note, that he had to clean that up the next morning. I know. I'm sorry to that friend.
You're a monster.
So anyway, I went to go get dropped off after that, right? My friend was still dropping me off. As soon as we went to leave my friend's house that I just puked in his driveway, all of a sudden I looked down and I was like, hey man, I don't have my shoes. I left my fucking shoes at my buddy's house that we drank at. And so I was like, hey, can you like leave my shoes outside? And he was like, oh my God, I hate you so much. Yes, but I'm not going to wait for you. He's like, I'm going to leave your shoes at my front door. And if someone steals them, I don't care. Which, not like we were in a neighborhood that we had to worry about that. But long story short, we had to drive back there, or my friend had to drive back there. And then we got my shoes. And then he dropped me off. And that's a drunken story of me.
Very nice.
Anybody else have a drunken
Jace,
story?
you've lived a life, my friend. You've lived a life.
Oh, that's just one of many. We could have a fucking series of
We
streams.
could have like Cinema Squad featuring Nisa drunken stories for about 5 hours, and Ben be cool.
Yes, we absolutely could.
So Ben's saying here what Lisa's saying about I have 4 motorcycles.
Wow.
The camera is mounted on my helmets. I need to check those out. Corey's saying Ben's a motherfucker pro. His cinematography is legit. Some of the best I've seen on YouTube. I hope you make a movie someday. You two need to get together, man, because you two combined, and also like Ben's like camera work and cinematography is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It makes me extremely jealous because it's so crisp. I want that look with all my videos. He's great. 2 nice guys, man. Subscribe to him.
You know who else I hope makes a video or a movie?
Dennis Jameson.
I hope yes, but everybody does, Joe. Come on. But I hope we make a movie one day.
That'd be hilarious.
Jace, does the one the other night does not count or something?
God damn it, Dan, that's an OnlyFans video. How many times do we have to say it?
How dare you? So this random chick's also saying I'm gonna subscribe now. Oh well.
And again, I don't blame you.
Hit you where it hurts. Yeah, like. Actually, I changed my mind. Me and Dan could only shoot your noodle off if. Oh my God! You know what? She can talk to me when she shaves that snail trail off. But it's
no, shh, shh, Dan, or no, Dan, what am I talking about? Joe, shh.
I'm sorry, Lisa. So she's saying no more Mrs. Nice. Well, you gotta be a Mrs. first. Corey's saying chill, and what the hell we're looking at right now?
Glebe.
He's loving Lisa, but he's not. Screw that dude. Honestly,
Fuck you, Glebe.
He lives here rent free.
Fucking dog.
Oh, we have to see her on a stream, Joe. She has to come on a stream. She's hilarious.
No, honestly, like jokes aside, love the girl. She's hilarious.
If she doesn't break up with him first, then
She would never do that because she needs me. But peace out, Mr. Goy. That was a really bad silence. But Mr. Goy, you don't know there's something I go through with all the inside. You know what? The second date we ever went on. The second date. We were in an Italian restaurant up in North London, and we're having a meal. The starter came out. They brought the mains out. She got on one knee and pulled out a ring, which had a Haribo sweet inside of a ring. And she goes, "Will you marry me?" She didn't mean it, but everyone was like, "Yay!" And I was like, "So you can
That would be like my worst nightmare."
Thing is, what I give to her on this stream is nothing in comparison to what she does to me in reality.
Love the sound of her. She sounds awesome.
She killed, like, in real life, she does me in. So this is my chance to get back to her. And everyone's like, the poor girl. And I'm like, no. She does me in every single day. This is my one chance to get. She still wins. Dan saying, haha, Glee, but nice one, Dan. You're such a betrayer sometimes. Banana my legs won't work.
This happened when he got really drunk one night. He like my legs aren't working, and I was also drunk. And I need to call an ambulance. His legs won't work. And our friend said he's just pissed. Leave him alone. So that's what that's in reference to. We were all a bit drunk.
It makes
A
sense.
little bit.
Corey's saying, "Oh damn, you're Joe's lady. My bad." Corey, be on my side. She gets me after what, like you see, maybe 4 hours a week of me. Every other hour, she kills me. She kills me. All right. So literally, she once she put like a bow in my hair without me knowing. She put like a really girly bow, and I didn't know. And we ordered a Papa John's pizza, and the guy came to me and goes, "Hello, Papa John's." And the delivery came, and she goes, "Can you go get it?" I went, "No worries." And the grandkid goes, "Papa John's pizza." No, a face paint. He was like, "No worries." And she goes, "Look in the mirror." And I looked in the mirror, and I had this big Bam Bam bow from Flintstones on my hair, and I was like, so she gets me as much as I get her, but she gets me worse because you can't see it. Corey's saying, "Damn, Joe, bro, chill, no." And she's like, "I don't need a man." See, she's playing you guys against me. She's winning.
Oh god.
This is a Twilight Zone episode. Anthony, save me.
I'll take over from here.
I was gonna say you may think you don't need any man, but you need Anthony.
Oh god. And Ben saying she sounds like a keeper.
Yes.
The fact she can go toe to toe with me 100%, because normally I'm the thing is my YouTube name Geeky Hijinks is because I'm a prankster but also quite geeky. So Hijinks is the prankster side and I'm quite geeky, hence the name. And she just does me in. Like she literally like she'll go into a shop and I'll be like scanning things and she'll be like, "So how's the chlamydia going?" And I'm like, "What?" You know what I mean? She'll get me in real life and I'm like, "What?" And she'll do things to me. Whereas I say one thing on a stream, everyone's like, "You're a monster, Joe. You're a monster." I'm like, "No, this is my one chance to get back at her, and she's still winning." Corey's saying, "I can't be on the side, bro. I'm sorry, but you're blessed." I am. But Goals, that is. You know what? I think Lisa would agree, and anyone in a really happy relationship will agree. It's when you find someone who you can have banter with, and joke around with, and go as hard as you can with. That's when you know you got someone special. So as much as we take the mickey out of each other, you know what I mean, she's still my girl. You know what I mean. So literally, but still, she needs me more than her. So thank you everyone for the support. This is Xanthi. Oh my God. Why do I even give it a limelight?
Xanthi, that's a lovely name.
You know what's funny? Because her mum heard it. Her mum was in the salon one day with those big things over her head, reading like a magazine, and someone's going like Xanthi, and she's like, "I'm gonna name my daughter after her," and I'm like, "What? That makes no sense. It's a Greek name," and she looks about. She's more English than a crumpet. You know what I'm saying?
It's a nice name, though. It's awesome.
It is a nice name. See, she's on your side, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. Don't fall for her tricks. Don't fall for her tricks.
Yo, I've never thought the word crumpet was funnier in my life until Joe got into my life, and now all of a sudden every time I hear crumpet, I can't laugh. I can't not laugh when I hear crumpet now.
Jace, you've got to do your Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. Get to the chopper, we have crumpets.
Get to the chopper now, we have crumpets. Come on, what are you waiting for? 1, 2, 3 crumpets. Come on. Do you need any more convincing? I don't understand. My muscles are waiting for you. Come on, crumpets.
I like that he's counting the crumpets, like one, like a little bit of the count from Sesame Street, like 1 crumpet, 1, 2, 1.
No, that's another one that I get. 1, 2, 3 crumpets.
Oh, I love the count. It's awesome.
I can only do beaker.
But no, Joe, that's one that you got. You got that one. You got that.
Yay!
No. That's all you. That's all.
Jace, do Pennywise. Do Pennywise. The new one.
Oh fuck. God damn it, Jan. All right.
Damn it, Jan.
And do the thing with your eye.
No, I can't do that.
I can, tragically.
Can you turn into a big spider?
Smell the circus, Georgie? There's hot dogs, popcorn. Is that your favorite? Mine too.
I don't know. So that's the.
I just shit myself live on camera. Thanks, Jace.
Madness.
Hey, do what you gotta do for the stream.
That's on the spot live. What I could think of doing, I could do so much better if I had time.
Oh, no, that was good. That
was awesome.
It's awesome.
Right, guys, we've got no more comments. No more. Okay, we've got this chicken. What?
Bring your beard ball. Oh God.
See, guys, she's won.
Joe.
She's won. Even Corey knows.
Put a bow in your head.
Corey's like, even Corey's seen the light now. Corey has seen what I deal with. See, thing is, you know what's funny? We're about to exit the stream. She drops that bomb over Baghdad, no pun intended, but she literally drops that bomb, and everyone's seen the light for the last time, and I've got no chance to redeem myself.
She's awesome. Just let her have it, Joe. That was just awesome. You can't one up that.
Dan.
It's true, man. Honestly, I'll see you at the meeting next week. Apparently, Corey, you're on our side. Oh, she still wants to talk. You know, she's been asleep all day. Now she's like, she comes alive in the nighttime. You know what? This is kind of true. This is not even a lie.
Oh, Davey.
The thing is, it's sad, but this is absolutely true. She'll say things, and like we'll go to like the train station in London. She'll go, "Hi, Jack," and everyone will go,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
and I'll be like, "Thing is, I'm like, I gotta get this off. I gotta get this off."
Joe, all you gotta do is shout, no matter where you are, just shout, "Drugs!" And then just point. Drugs! Drugs!
Corey's saying, "I'm not part of Al Qaeda, but I see you in a meeting. I'll see you there next week. Bring muffins. I'm bringing banana cake."
Crumpets and cheese
Talking
sandwiches.
of banana cake, banana poop saying, "Joe puts the burg in burger." And Corey's saying like, "Yo, you're
Yeah.
a fucking mess."
This is
Exactly, we are. Well, that's what makes us work. You know what I mean? Like, I am the mop, she's the bucket. Peace and love. Love it. Admiral Akbar. It's a true.
It's a trap.
It definitely is a trap. But guys, are you ready to wrap this up? Call it
Yeah.
a day. Well, you know what? It is. It's mental, but I'm gonna quickly scoop through everyone really quick. Anthony, starting with you. Just give a little shout out to yourself.
Oh, Fever Dreamland Theater. Check it out if you can. It's all good. That's it
He's
for me tonight.
He's a handsome bastard. Lisa, your turn.
No. Lisa loves do one roundup a week on movies I've watched and true crime stuff. Check it out if you like that sort of thing.
Lisa is a legendary. She's my favorite girl on YouTube.
Oh, bless him.
Until Jace came along.
Oh.
Hey, I'm Jace at check me out at Bergeron Car. I do okay, never mind.
sorry, Jace. keep going, Jace. Keep going.
Also, check out Geeky Hijinks, by the way. Hi, I'm Jace. Check me out at Bergeron Car. I'm currently doing weekly reviews on the What If series from MCU, the animated series that's just come out on Disney Plus. I've done basically a lot of MCU coverage of shows and movies, and I do plenty of other movie reviews as well. And I'm also going to throw this in there because it's been a little bit since I've said it. I got a series that I've started off that's what could have made it better. So I have a what could have made Mortal Kombat better, and I have a what could have made WandaVision better. So go ahead and check those out if you happen to be curious on some alternate endings to some things. And thank you, Joe, for giving me the screen to shout myself out here.
Make love to us, Jace, please. Dan, the man.
Oh, I'm so glad you took me off the screen. I was about to do something super inappropriate.
Yeah, Jace. For what it's worth, I'm Berger Car. No.
Who's that laughing?
The Joker in the background.
If no one understands that except us, I'm so sorry.
I'm Dan from the Upside Dan, and I'm also doing What If weekly reviews. Jace was featured in my recent one. And yeah, I'm free. I'm working on Free Guy right now, and yeah, I have other.
Come on, cruddy head vixen.
Yeah, so check me out at the Upside Dan.
Dan, can I just mention that guy behind you is so surprised. I've never seen someone so surprised to not be in a stream in all my life. Like that guy behind you, just under the word.
Surprised at how sexy that curly-haired guy is.
It's Always Sunny. Oh, Joe, you have to have watched It's Always Sunny in
I
Philadelphia.
haven't, Lisa. I haven't.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Watch it. It's so funny.
I'm gonna blitz through the last 6 messages and then we'll just cut it clean. So Corey saying Joe all aside. Thank you, my friend. Always appreciate it. And you too, my friend. Enjoy the rest of your night. Laughing out there. I think she's liking the banner. Night, guys. It's been fun. You joined in the last half an hour. But anyway, I better go catch up with you. What does BY mean again? Be right.
Bring your own beer.
Oh yeah. But we definitely need to do something, Corey. Definitely in the future because I love it. Don't
worry, we'll bring Brady of plenty.
Truly,
of
madly, deeply.
The #1 sponsor of the Cinema Squad. Truly, make sure to get your own now in plenty of flavors.
Hard seltzer. I was hoping they're saying.
So, Lisa, do you want to promote anything on your channel? Try and get some freebies.
I just did mine. Yeah.
Anthony, grab any object. Grab any object. Peanut butter. Why did you buy peanut butter? Peanut butter. I love peanut butter. I'm Anthony. Peanut butter.
Hey, so I just want to say, this is Anthony from Fever Dreamland Theater, and so I got some
Oh, damn it, Joe.
So I got some peanuts.
And wait, Anthony, hold it up real quick if you don't mind.
In front of your mouth. In front of your mouth.
Okay, so I don't know what the brand is right now. I can't really tell based on the, what he's holding up, but I mean what I'm holding up. But it's some peanuts, and everybody go ahead, check them out. The great, the salty, the tasty, and also if you like the Twilight Zone, then you might want to eat these as you're watching my reviews because I cover the Twilight Zone all the time. Check out every single thing that I got because I'm great at Fever Dreamland Theater. I love every one of you.
It's your boy. That was amazing, Anthony. You are quite the poet.
Thank you.
I love you so much for going along with that.
Okay. My girlfriend is cracking up very much at what we've been doing in the last 2 minutes, apparently.
Hey, man.
It's Always Sunny. It's in Always Sunny, one of my favorite episodes.
Oh, Dayman.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Banana Poop, unfortunately, as I was about to duck us out, I think we need to do our own single dating video really quick. So, Jace,
yeah,
starting with you, if you were single, what would your dating video be? But also promoting your channel.
So, promote to date me type of video?
Yes, like you're on a dating website, but you're also getting your channel in the last second.
Okay. Damn it, Joe. All right. Hi. I'm Jake. I happen to have my own YouTube channel, and let me go ahead and stop you right there. I know you might think that that's corny, but let me tell you something. I put a lot of hard work and dedication in that channel, and you know what that means? I'm going to put a lot of hard work and dedication into you.
Oh,
just as I hope that you're doing the same for me by watching this video, getting a chance to see the real me, the true me, not just the fabricated version that may be thrown out there on social media. Cheers to you. Cheers to us and what could be. Truly.
Come check out Jace on 0800 50 50 50. Call now. So Dan, your turn.
Do you truly like? Hi, I'm Dan. Do you truly like it wavy? I don't know. But I don't know. Jason and I got together, so Jason, I'm not single anymore.
Oh my God!
Anthony, your turn. Single man in a make-believe world promoting your channel. 3, 2, 1, go now.
I'm gonna just go to Jace again and just do this thing. Is that cool?
Jace, you're up.
Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Anthony. And guess what? Let me tell you something. You'll probably think that this is just some regular ad for peanuts. But guess what? It's not. It's actually to go ahead and get you enticing to me as a person, Anthony. Because I'm the most intriguing human being there ever was. before there was the Dos Equis guy in the commercial, I'm the most interesting man there ever was. And guess what? I want to get to know you because I bet you're just as interesting. I'm Anthony from Fever Dreamland Theater, and I don't know what else to say.
0800 50 50 50. Call now. Lisa.
No, I'm not a single man. I can't say I'm sick in the head. I do true crime videos. You really don't.
Call now.
Right, no, Joe, you haven't done one.
Oh God. Okay. Hi guys. Do you like being oh God, I've got nothing to say. I've been
Do you like a cheese sandwich or a crumpet?
Yeah, do you like crumpets? Do you like being double teamed by a frog and an alien? Come to Geeky Hijinks reviews on YouTube, where all your dreams will come true. Come true, you say? Well, that's where we lead you back straight to a peanut boy, Anthony.
Well, if you're gonna bring it back, I'm just gonna play.
That's enough. That's enough.
I lost double teamed by an alien and a frog.
But I'm gonna blitz through the last comments and we'll call it a night. So peace and love. Jonathan saying amen. Bergeroka, Anthony is the coolest being in the world. Corey saying Dan's got it by people. Poop a scoop, poop diddy scoop diddy scoop.
Not
He's
sweaty.
not saying sweaty enough.
Yeah.
Gabby saying, yay, I'm free this weekend. And Bernard people saying you had me at dad. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in for the main live stream and this random ass after party live stream. But until next time, stay out of trouble.
Yes, we love you,
I've got to click on the end button, haven't I?
Anthony.
I was like, stay out of trouble.
I'm not worthy.
Why is
to
nothing
approach you.
happening right now?
Oh.
Hey guys, everyone cheesy wave goodbye like 80s sitcom.